and burn, just waiting your turn. You might have time to speak. There barely was a lesson learned, 'cause it will return no favors back to me. I'm sure it tasted oh so sweet, but it was never good enough for me. I bit the tongue behind my teeth. It was never good enough for me. You say you always keep your word. Show me what you're after. I thought you promised me the world. Tell me what you're after. Don't wanna take it way too far, 'cause here we are, waiting once again. You say you always keep your word. Show me what you're after, just a little faster. Are mine the only eyes that see so steadily this cut and dry routine? Even when you're by my side, I still need time to feel the company. I'm sure it tasted oh so sweet, but it was never good enough for me. I bit the tongue behind my teeth. It was never good enough for me. You say you always keep your word. Show me what you're after. I thought you promised me the world. Tell me what you're after. Don't wanna take it way too far, 'cause here we are, waiting once again. You say you always keep your word. Show me what you're after, just a little faster. Just a little faster. Hold your breath now. The bad blood's wearing thin from the pain that settles in when we learn too much too soon. Hold your breath now. The bad blood's wearing thin from the pain that settles in when we learn too much too soon. You say you always keep your word. Show me what you're after. I thought you promised me the world. Tell me what you're after. Don't wanna take it way too far, 'cause here we are, waiting once again. You say you always keep your word. Show me what you're after. It was never good enough for me. Show me what you're after, just a little faster. to find an empty room in the void of endless meaning, where no fate can be assumed. I spent my whole death waiting for answers, just to see the spaces filled in the sea of all my karma, where all my blood was spilled. I know I'm gonna let you down every single time I try to hide in my own lies. If you can forget me now, you'll be in every breath I take. If you believe that I can change. I spent my rebirth chasing the devil, just to watch my cancer grow. Tried to stop him out with a silence, but he speaks to me so low. I spent my last chance being the martyr of all my wasted breath.
Hello, 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 happy Tuesday. And so the great crumpet war began. No warring. No warring on my watch. Thank you for the hydrate. I shall do a heckin' hydrate. Ah, that's some good H2O. Why you gotta do the posture check so damn early in the stream? I was so excited. I was so happy to... You happy? Are you happy? I am sitting like a neurodam. Typical. Thank you. Who have we got here? Hello, Delilah Hydro. Now we ain't doing a war. You behave most of all, Sari. How are we doing? We're doing good, Drone. Yes, I'm happy now. Thank you. Good. I'm glad, Francie. Hi, Mura. How's it going? Thank you for the headbands. How are we doing, Crumpets? Happy Tuesday. How are we doing? Go back to sitting cross-legged. You know it's more comfortable. It so is. Sitting like a neurotypical is horrible. Hi, Kelly. I'm going to be mainly lurking for the most part. I'm still in the middle of work. Enjoy today's game. Rogue Trader is a really good one. Thank you for the lurk, Darth. I appreciate it. And good luck with work. I have never played any Warhammer games in my life. I do not know the lore. I do not know what type of games these are. I have no idea. This will be my first ever Warhammer game I have ever played in my life. I have no idea. Does Warhammer have something to do with Warframe? Or does it have something to do with Warcraft? Or does it have something to do with... what? God of War? Or does it have something to do with... what's other games that have war in the title? World War Z? Or does it have something to do with... what's another End Worker? I shrimp on my seat. It's comfy. No shrimping. We don't do shrimping. We sit like neurodivergence, but we don't shrimp. Starcraft, not Warcraft. It's a hammer war. Oh. Warhammer has something to do with Warhammer. Oh. It's a hammer war. Oh. Warhammer has something to do with Warhammer 40k. Oh. Hammer go to war. Ah, yes. End Worker. Hi, Masket. Kelly demands stiff spines. Get erect. How many times do I have to tell you guys? We do not have any flaccid spines in chat. We are only 100% erect in Kelly's Cranium streams. Okay? There is no flaccidness in chat. All right? Ah, there the quotes are. I've realized I could actually make an advert for my channel, and it could just be me saying my quotes. Instantly clipped. Spinal dysfunction. I literally could make an advert of me just saying all of my quotes in chat, like for the ad, and then it'd just be me starting off with me saying, "I am a very mature and well put together streamer, and if you want very
so you got a
highbrow."
hidden D.
You had to do it. You had to do that, didn't you? But yeah, I could literally be an advert of me being like, I'm a very mature, well put together streamer. And if you are looking for highbrow entertainment that only the well educated and high, what's the high class among us can grow to appreciate, then please follow my channel. And then just every single part in between of those sentences is just me like saying,
come play with me.
Exactly. It's just me being like, dicks, balls, pee pee poo poo. Perfection. How's your Tuesdays been, chat? Has it been good? Have you had a good Tuesday? You had a good bunch of Tuesdays? Can I choose the quote? I'm just going to find quotes that I've said. And the classic, fist that cheese. Don't forget to fist that cheese when you have the urge, chat. Just a straight fist of cheese. Very stressful for the Emperor. Hello, bag of bones. Or yeah, don't forget to fist that cheese, bag of bones. It's a guilty pleasure of mine. I've always got to make sure I fist the cheese. The fuck did I hear without context? No, don't worry about it. You don't need context. It's been my first day of work and it's been nice. Ooh, drone. How's your first day of work? Don't forget to fist that cheese. It's a wonderful Tuesday, but it's too hot. Hello, Tarwan. It is too damn hot. It's too damn hot. How are you guys cooling down in this heat? How are you guys? You know those cool mats they get for cats? They should make those for human beings. Just like a cool mat that you just like, that you lie down on, or that you put on your gaming chair, because I got a hot bun at the moment. Holy crap. I got a foot bath with ice in it. That sounds fucking amazing. Sweat cools me down? Nah, that's too mainstream. It's actually quite nice temp in Finland right now. Oh, you show off. Cooling? I don't know what's that. I just know 37 plus degrees. My guy. What? Do you know what you can do? Get like a hand towel. Get a hand towel, put it under cold water at the back of your neck. Amazing. Lay on the floor like a cat? No, because our floor is like hot. Because we live in an apartment complex. So it gets heat from the freaking bottom, the apartment underneath us. So it's just like, I'm gonna ask Mara a question. Mara, can you deal with the litter, please? Because it's stinky. Please. It's stinky. It's stinky. I took a poop in it earlier and it's stinky. Are you going to take care of it after the map? Okay. We got stinky litter. Kelly, there are mattress toppers with cooling getting pumped through it to cool you down. There are going to be 2 types of pumping in that mattress, if you know what I mean. I would do that, but my room is like a sauna. Could you make a cold sauna? Like instead of a hot room, could you make a cold room? You would make a killing in the summer. Did you just say I took a poop in it? No. I use the toilet like everyone else. Cold sauna is a walk-in freezer. No, that's too cold. That's too cold. So do you play Warhammer Darktide? Bag of Bones, I'm going to greatly disappoint you. This is my first ever time playing Warhammer. I have never played any Warhammer in my life. And this was redeemed as part of Twisty Tuesday. I have never played any Warhammer. I have no idea what Warhammer What? I have no idea. I don't know about the lore. I don't know about anything. I'm going in completely blind. You can thank Mura. Mura redeemed this. And the fuck is this? I do. It's the Hammer's War. There's already something like that, an ice room. An ice room sounds so cold, though. It sounds too cold. You just want a room that is like blasting air conditioning, but isn't so bad for the environment. Does that make sense? Like, you know what I mean? Yes, a walk-in freezer. Don't worry. I love people experiencing Warhammer for the first time. Good. Because otherwise I'm going to greatly disappoint you. But a walk-in freezer is too cold. You want it to be like a nice temperature. You want it to be like a nice temperature. You don't want to sit down and like get freezer burn on your ass. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like a sauna is a walk-in oven. Like, you want something that's like comfortable. You want, oh, I know what you want. You want a liquid cooled room. You know what I mean? Like, you know how you get liquid cooled PCs? You want to sit down and have the chairs like liquid cooled. I'm a genius. I'm a genius. If anyone creates that, I wish for royalties. Like putting a bag of ice in a bag of ice. The ice keeps the ice cold. If you want to keep ice cold, put salt in it. That apparently keeps ice colder. Weird. Science. From PCs to a room? Here's Warhammer in a summary. Did the hammers go to war? Is there a war with hammers? It's just space racism? So, no, I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to say that. La, 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 la. I was about to mention a certain country. And a certain... Anyway, without the re on the end. Makes ice colder, but also turns it into water. Yeah. Yes, all 40,000 of them hammers went to war. That's it! Space racism sums it up quite well. If you don't look human, you die. I'm fucked. I'm sorry, Crumpy. If you follow the Chaos God, you die. Okay. The Balkans be like, fucking hell. I'm currently downloading it. Hi, cute little Godzilla on YouTube. Oh my god, what a cute name. Cute little Godzilla? Oh my gosh. Is that just an iguana? Is a cute little Godzilla just an iguana? Biggest most of all, I can tell you're downloading. Yeah, I told you to stop playing PoE. Don't worry, you just have bunny ears. You would count as a mutant. You get to live, but it will be discriminated heavily. But I'm cute. You could never discriminate against me. I'm adorable. The Emperor is him, and you should worship him or you die. Absolutely fucking not. Why would I worship? Why would I worship anything apart from myself every night? An alligator? Kelly, there are literal cat people in Warhammer called Felinites? You will die then? Yay! Forget about the humans, become an orc or necrons or literally anybody else. Okay. Heretic! Burn the heretic! Is this in any kind, shape, or form heresy? Cat people, sign me up. Sarah, you're such a simp. Bun boys? There's bun boys in Warhammer? There's bun boys in Warhammer? If there's bun boys in Warhammer, I might be interested. I'm not a simp, I'm just down bad. You know, potato, potato. Potato, potato, babes. I hate to tell you this. That's like me saying I don't have a basement full of bunny boys. I have an employment of bunny boys. If you make an orc believe there are bun boys, there will in fact be bun boys. I'll be happy with that. But yeah, I'm excited to play this. I've never done any Warhammer. I've never done any hammering of the war. Yes, turn into a puss-filled person. bloodthirsty warrior a sexual snake or a power-hungry bird-horse-human hybrid? What? What? A sexual snake? What do you mean by a sexual snake? Don't make me lord. Okay. I'll be here for 5 hours. What has more of an integrated? What has more of an a detailed lore? Warhammer 40k or Kingdom Hearts? I'll take the second. Manus is better than Slaanesh. Kelly, how much of a lore dump do you want? Warhammer has more of a lore than Kingdom Hearts. For real? For real, for real? Because Warhammer is still going? Well, apparently, don't spoil. I haven't played number 3 yet. I haven't played Kingdom Hearts 3 yet. And I don't want to be spoiled. But I've heard Kingdom Hearts 4 is in the making. 40k has about 40 years of literal books building the lore. Ah, Kingdom Hearts is still going. Yeah, I've heard that Kingdom Hearts. I don't even know a bit of Warhammer, but Kingdom Hearts doesn't even come near. What? Warhammer goes deep. Warhammer is older. Damn. It's a never-ending war, so there's like infinite shit. Is there a never-ending war with hammers? Why is it called Warhammer? Is that going to be explained in the game I'm about to play? Warhammer has a single event that has 60 books. Yeesh. I don't fucking know. Ask John. Who's John? Is he the wielder of the hammer? John Warhammer. He's the smith. It's John Smith, guys. John Smith is the inventor of Warhammer. There we go. There's some more lore for you. John wishes he could war the hammer. John Smith is the inventor of the Warhammer. There you go. Kelly, fun fact about Warhammer 40k. One race in the universe won at life and got so bored they murder fucked a new god into existence called Slaanesh. Have you ever been so bored you murder fucked a god? The medias are great, but the medias are great, but the fandom is insufferable. Oh, fun! So are we about to get a whole new load of people in chat? Do we have any Warhammer fans in chat? Murder fucked a god into existence. So I'm confused. I'm confused about the term murder fucking. Like, do you fuck then murder, or do you murder then fuck? Either way, it's wrong. They created a god. Yeah, I get that. Yes, I am one of the nerds. I love that. Just Vertia coming in going, I was summoned. Yes, I am one of the nerds. Huh? Hi, Everdear. Every faction has so much lore. They murdered while fucking. Oh, so they're basically Vikings. Cute little Godzilla on YouTube. Hi, I'm no iguana. I just shrank. How much did you shrink, cute little Godzilla? Are you like, I don't know. Are you like small enough for me to put on my desk? Can I just have you roaming around on my desk? That'd be adorable. I'm one of those nerds too. Yay, Franzie's a nerd. Vikings on steroids and making it at the same time. Sounds interesting. If I understood correctly. So basically give the Vikings spaceship and drugs. Well, I'm like the size of a golden retriever dog. Do you bite? Do you bite, or can I take you out for walkies? We have orcs, necrons, tyranids, etc. Yes. A lot of them. Oh, okay. They look like your typical fantasy elves. Do they live as long? Or do they have the lifespan of like normal humans? Like that's is it kind of a I'm going to live forever and also fuck you? Or is it I'm not going to live forever, so fuck you? I don't bite, not as much. Listen, cute little Godzilla. If I get you a little collar and a leash and some treats, and a happy little house, and you promise not to bite, can I have you as a pet? They used to be immortal before the fuck god ate their race. So they made the god that ate their race. Orcs are battle beasts from Invincible. Ah. Orcs are fungi, literal shrooms, and once you kill one on a planet, you won't get rid of them. Oh, so they're kind of like cockroaches / wasps. Well, their little murder fucking killed 90% of their population. So wait, they murder fucked themselves? They still live really long. Okay. So wait, I thought they were murder fucking other people or other races. I'm not usually treated as a dog, but I do get treated as like a plush that you can cuddle with. Well, that's essentially a little puppy, right? I prefer you sentient. I don't want you as a plushie. I want you sentient. I want to be able to see your little lizard tail wag when I give you treats. Tyranids are vermin that can't get rid of because every second trillions of them are born and they evolve. Xenos, where? Sorry, that name triggers me from Final Fantasy XIV. I know it's spelled different, but still. The god they created ate 90% of their population's souls when they arrived. Yummy! What did their souls taste like? The motherfuckers are really racist. They won't fuck anyone else but themselves. Well, then you're kind of doomed to having like a child with 6 toes on one foot and 2 toes on the other, right? Chicken. They taste like chicken, of course. Everything tastes like chicken. Even crocodile, apparently. Like, apparently even crocodile tastes like chicken. Not that I would know. I've never had it. But, like, it's one of those things where people eat and they're just like, tastes like chicken. And I'm like, really? Does it? Or does chicken taste like everything else? What came first, the chicken or the crocodile? That's the big question. I need to taste crocodile. I always say that you should, like, if it's not hurting anyone, like, if it's actively not hurting anyone, but to answer that question, I do promise not to bite. Cute little Godzilla. I'm going to keep you as a pet. I mean, they both lay eggs, right? Yeah, I didn't ask about the eggs. I asked what came first, the crocodile or the chicken? Or the chicken or the crocodile? Some of you nerds are Googling this right now, aren't you? Some of you nerds are Googling this right now. I know you fuckers. I know you autistic pricks are out there Googling. Fuck's sake, I know my community. Necrons are immortal robots that were a species and the time doesn't do anything to them. Ooh. The crocodile is first, don't even need to Google it. Crocodile doesn't taste like chicken. The I can't speak. Words are hard. The Mythbusters tested it. I never saw the Mythbusters. I wanted to, but I never saw it. The modern chicken is 10,000 to 8,000 years old. How old is the crocodile? Go ask. Never ask a crocodile their age. Honestly, it's better for you to just go into this game blind with no knowledge and enjoy the moment. Awesome. To be fair, I also get treated like I'm a human infant. Well, you kind of treat kids the same as you treat pets, right? Some of them even get leashes. Yeah, you kind of teach them tricks. Stay. Don't eat that. Sit. Stand. Walk. Nurgle, one of the chaos gods, is the god of plague and pestilence. Khorne is the god of war and only wants a bloodbath. Why isn't Khorne the god of harvest? That would make more sense. 235 million years is how long crocodiles have been around. Most of them should be on leashes. We're talking about crocodiles or kids? I'd say crocodiles, alligators, and similar are the closest being nodes towards dinos. No, birds. Burbs. Burbs are close to dinos. Slaanesh is just... Khorne Corn will also never lie to you. Are you going to kill me? Yes. Oh. Well. Shit. Guys, I think I might be in
Why
trouble.
am I moist?
I don't know, Crumpy. Buddy, I don't know. We're talking about murder gods and racism. I'm very concerned. Crocodiles or kids, what's the difference? One of them will, well, one of them's faster than the other. That's first of all. Corn does not care from where the blood flows as long as it flows. Crumpy made a pact with Corn? I don't even know anymore. To be fair, crocodiles have been around since the time of the dinosaurs, from what I know at least. Ew. How did they survive the meteor? What did they know? What did they know that dinosaurs didn't? How the fuck do you say that name? That's the sound you make when you sneeze. Is the god of power, hungry, and cunning. Should be the god of sneezes. Water? We had dinosaurs in the water. It was the Leopleurodon, Charlie. Magical Leopleurodon. It's the magical Leopleurodon. It will guide us to Candy Mountain, Charlie. Slaanesh is the god of excess, not just fucking. If you overdo anything, you are feeding Slaanesh. No matter if it's drugs, fornication, murder, anything that can be overdone. So, is there a god of moderation? That's a rundown. You're welcome. Thank you. I wanted to check on you before I head to bed. It's like 3:55 a.m. in my country. Godzilla, go night-night. Godzilla, go sleepies. Go night-night.
Crumpy, how do you say Zionch?
Zionch. Zionch. That's apparently how you say it. But yeah, Godzilla, go night-night. Anything. Yeah, the god of pleasure. Anything that's pleasure. I mean, some people get pleasure out of like books. Is the god of pleasure also the god of books? Some people get pleasure out of some weird shit. Like, what? I'm concerned as to what feeds this god. Just everything. Everything. Crocodiles have a super slow metabolism, so they can go months without food is how they survived. Oh. Yeah, that will keep on reading past your bedtime and you're feeding Slaanesh. Anything you do in excess will feed Slaanesh. So if I do this stream over 4 hours, I'm feeding Slaanesh. Right? Because I'm only supposed to stream 4 hours. But if I stream over 4 hours, then I'm feeding Slaanesh. And that's a bad thing. Right? That's a heretic? Then I'm being a heretic? No? Slaanesh is good? Okay. So I'm supposed to feed Slaanesh. To fuck me? Heretic? I don't know what you're talking about, bag of bones. I'm gonna give you huggies now. Good night, Kelly Kawaii, darling. Good night, Twitch lads and lasses. Good night, Godzilla. Sleep well, darling. I hope you dream of amazing things. Big huggies and big bunny kisses. Ready? Mwah. Worship the... Nurgle is the only nice chaos god. Worship the chaos gods. Heresy detected. I'm very confused. There are only 4 chaos gods in the 40k universe, and they do have other things as well. Nurgle may be the god of pestilence, but also death. Tzeentch is also the god of hope, which sounds weird because it is. Okay. I love how you guys are educating me on Warhammer 40k. Nurgle is peak. He just wants to create the disease. Gay? Is Nurgle the gay gender? Does Nurgle want to pass around the gay agenda? He just wants to make everyone gay. Yeah, I like Nurgle. In my head, okay, is it just me? Or in my head, Nurgle is purple. He's like a purple elephant. I don't know why. Nurgle is a purple elephant. Slaanesh is like a big hooded figure. I don't know why. You're thinking of purple Nurple? I don't know what I'm thinking of, but Nurgle is like a Huffalump. You know what I'm talking about if you've ever watched Winnie the Pooh? He's like a bipedal Huffalump. Slaanesh is like a big character, but like fully cloaked. Corn. Corn just looks like corn. Slaanesh. What was the other one? Tchaikovsky. Tchaikovsky? Is it? What's his name? What was his name? Zinich. Zinich looks like a bug in my head. Like he looks like a big cockroach. Again, a big bipedal cockroach. Nurgle is green, Corn is red, Slaanesh is pink, and Zinich is blue. Slaanesh is pro-LGBTQ, I assure you. Nurgle might be the god of gay as well because he is saying to his followers, you are good just as you are. Oh! He's pro-trans rights. Yay! He's accepting. We love it. He is the god of change. Any change will feed him. What will feed him? What will feed who? I'm confused. I'm going into rogue, like, who's this? What's this? Who's this? Why is this person doing this? Why are we trading rogue? What's happening? You guys are going to have to answer so many questions. I have no clue. I'm having no clue of what's going on. Don't worry about it, Kelly. Cool. I'm not going to. I need to have some food. I just realized I haven't had dinner. I should go get something to eat. I'll go. Should I go get something to eat before I dive into this chat? I've got 8%. No need to know. Just enjoy the game and take it as it is. Okay, I'm gonna go quickly grab something to eat. Give me a sec. Tell me. Wait. Is War the one that people got really mad at because there were women that got introduced? Is that the one? Tell me if that's the one. Tell me about it and tell me why. I need to go get some food. Bye, love you. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. Okay, let me see what you guys said. No need to know, just okay, sure. Not sure if this helps with the pronunciation. Slanesh Zinch. Okay. Rogue Trader does a decent way of explaining basic things. Ah, this was the one that people got annoyed with because women got introduced. Nurgle controls the Death Guard. How do I say it again? Zinch controls the Thousand Sons. Khorne controls the Blood Marines. And Slanesh controls the Noise Marines. Warhammer for the series Henry Cavill is working on, I believe it was either revealed or stipulated that there would be women custodies, and a certain branch of fan got very angry. Women? Women? In my game? How dare? How dare? It was nonsense though. There is nothing in the law that they would not allow that. They're using a passage from one book that uses men in the same way we use mankind. It was nonsense. But guys, man shall not lie with man. Which means no fucking ever. 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 If any of you have screwed, I'll see you in hell. Okay? I'll keep a seat warm for you. The faction has always been men only, and people got angry because one, they're only adding them because woke, and two, because the way they did it was stupid. God forbid anyone add women to anything. Space Marines are always male because all Space Marines are made from Emperor's genetics, not the fun way. Oh. And since the Emperor is a male, all Space Marines must also be male, or you're mixing male and female DNA, which doesn't work. And that's been the law for 40 years or so. Now diversity has changed that. Oh, okay. So there was actually like law as to why every Space Marine was male. Couldn't they have just added in like a bad guy or a bad woman who's just like, now I have Space Marines? Like, couldn't they have just done it properly? Instead of just being like, women now. There is this faction within the Imperium called the Adept Custodies, who were handcrafted by the Emperor himself, and up until a few years ago used to be only made up of men. The drama came from the fact that female custodes, I'm going to say, were poorly implemented into the law, and when questioned about it, the writer simply replied with, there have always been female custodes, which is a blatant lie. Yeah, okay, I kind of get being annoyed from like a law point of view. Does that make sense? The Emperor is actually non-binary. Fun fact, they're trans. They've been both a man and a woman. Yo, really? That's cool. People neck deep in 40k fandoms are incels, basement trolls, and piles of waste. Not even Grandpa Nurgle can love, not all of them, just some. The problem wasn't with women being introduced. There have been only women factions for decades. Sisters of Battle, Sisters of Silence. Hello, darling. How are you? I don't want to go to heaven anyways. I want to party with Satan and all my friends. You could, but again, no one knows the Emperor's real gender. Lol, they've been both. There was tons of ways to do it, but they went with, nah, there were always women, and that's then went surprise Pikachu. The people thought it was stupid. Surprised Pikachu face? People don't like the fact that we just add shit with that is so lore heavy. How long has Warhammer been going? How long has it been going? And then they just turn around and they're just like, it's always been that way. Like 40 years. So they took something that's been going for 40 years and went and didn't lorify it. Something that has had lore for over 40 years, and they just went, it's always been that way. And you're just like, bitch, what, really? Are you sure? Are you sure, honey? Like, are we okay? Have we just forgotten the last 40 years? Yeah, okay, I get why people were pissed off from a lore perspective. But as always, and this is the thing, as always, there's always going to be a few bad apples that are going to take something that people are annoyed with and run with it. It's like when you talk about like, or when you mention like riots or protests, for example. Peaceful protests start out really peaceful, and then there's always those few bad apples that go, can we make this bad because we're bored? Like, no, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't break into shops and people's livelihoods just because people want to protest. Anyway, I'm gonna take a bite of my food. Have you guys eaten today? You better have. Oh god, Tora and Aaron's are in the same place again. Huh? Get good. Wouldn't be the first stupid decision Games Workshop made. Is Games Workshop the creator of Warhammer? Slanesh is also considered non-binary since the Imperium is addressing them as he, him, and the murderfuckers who fuck them into existence as she who thirsts. I might be Slanesh. The feature always misses. Tora missed me. We all missed you, darling. How have you been? How have you been? You been good? Sorry, I'm just having something to eat because otherwise your girl will get the shakes halfway through Warhammer and I want to enjoy the game. Have you guys had something to eat? You guys better have had dinner. Otherwise, Bunny gonna be mad. Mad Bunny. I find looking at the lore, it's not that they explicitly said no women. They just not include them as default. But that's just how a lot of the older game systems are. Yeah. Yeah. And that's the thing. Like, that's what it was like back then. Like, women were very rarely seen as the heroes or like the ones that went to war or anything like that. And things have changed. So I think that when you do add women into your game or even like any form of diversity into your game, you don't just turn around and go, they are here now. Like, you've got to give them some backing. Otherwise, you are literally doing it for DEI, which you're not going to impress anyone with that. Games Workshop owns both Warhammer Fantasy and Warhammer 40k. There's 2 Warhammers? I mean, okay, good, Aaron. And for people with common sense, it was only from a lore perspective. Only heretics and parasites use the controversial for IRL politics. Yeah, I agree. Eat your food, City? No. What the fuck, bestie? Bestie! It's like D&D saying warlock instead of witch just because the assumption was it was for men. Otherwise, it would have been witches. Yeah. This isn't true with Open 40k. It was more that there were other factions that were women only. Oh. Now, if they said there were always men in Sisters of Battle, that's more going against the law. Ah, okay. Yes, there's 2. That's too many Warhammers. And also, you're lying. John Smith created the Warhammer. We realized it earlier on. John Smith created the Warhammer in order to win the Hammer of the Wars. No, the War of the Hammers. Yes. And that's the main thing. Nothing says there can't be any female custodes, but the writers went about it the worst way possible. 2? There weren't 40k? Yeah, hang on. Why is it 40k? Why is it 40k? What? Why is there 40,000 Warhammers? In theory, there are 40,001 Warhammers. So why isn't it 40k and 1? Would that be too much? Would that be too much of a title? Technically 3 Warhammers? There's 3? I'm losing count here. First there was 1, then there was 2, then there was 40,000, then there was 40,001, and now there's 3. Frontier's like 2 versions. The only Imperium faction that can't have any women in it are the Space Marines. Huh. John Smith is like the most basic name in English. It really is. Because 40k is set in the 41st millennium, maybe 42nd. What, and 1 Warhammer gets made every millennium? Like, is that why there's 40,000 Warhammers? I'm really confused, okay? True, would have been better just to say, oh, there would have been, we just didn't consider them and admit the old one had blind spots. Exactly. Just turn around and be like, hey, we didn't do it. Like, it wasn't done. Oh, well, too bad, so sad, things evolve. Like, own it. Own the fact that you're introducing women into your fucking lore. It's like, no, 40k is in 40,000 years. It's like saying Cyberpunk 2070. Oh, okay. And again, you can get female DNA from the Emperor. They were a woman at one point. There's sources. Ah. It isn't 2070 cyberpunks. I want there to be 2070 cyberpunks. Someone make that spin-off game. Someone make that spin-off game, please. Just 2077 cyberpunks to go up against 40,000 Warhammers. I need this. I need this crossover. If anyone can code or make games, I want 20,077 cyberpunks to go up against 40,000 Warhammers. Not even like, I'm not even talking like people wielding Warhammers, just Warhammers. And just see what happens. Because the 2077 cyberpunks will get tired before they destroy the 40,000 Warhammers. You know this. My cat's choking himself. My cat's so weird. I've got an orange. You fucking Crumpy. Stop choking yourself. He chokes himself and then the black and white one eats Q-tips. I have such a weird pair of cats. Also, basically, the Emperor of Mankind could be alive right now because 40k is set in our timeline with DJing as Khan. DJing as Khan. Did he spin fat beats? World War II and all the stuff we had, and the Emperor was alive for all of these events. Nice. Sentient Warhammers, yes. Grumpy, stop choking yourself. Ayo, Kelly, drop back in here to check how the Hammer Wars is going. I'm learning. I don't know how it's going because I still got to get in, but I just need to eat my last num num. I need to eat my last num num and then I will jump in. I promise. Other silly fact: the gene mutation that allows you to consume milk wasn't around at the time of the Emperor's birth, so they can't drink milk. So all of the Space Marines are lactose intolerant? 5 minutes of Kelly learning and not knowing how to pronounce weird names. Do you expect anything else from a Kelly's Cane Room stream? That and also eating. Oh. But were all the Space Marines lactose intolerant? Do they shit their pants when they eat cheese? Yes, you could say that. So let me get this straight. I was like, I've got a mouthful of cheese. So, people were mad. People were mad. No, this is the thing. Not even people mad. The devs had enough lore to make Space Marines lactose intolerant, but didn't have enough lore to turn around and go, women. Sorry. I love this. Wait a second, don't drag the devs into this. Wait, I thought it was the devs that were the ones who... The developers of Warhammer. Who was it? The ultimate strategy in battle. Tempt them to eat pizza, Slanesh wins. Just cover yourself in cheese. Like... Just going into battle wielding a pint of milk and wearing cheese, being like, let's fucking go! So if you were to put milk in an air humidifier, it would lead to massive diarrhea. That's one way of doing it. Just grenades of shredded cheese and milk. Now all the Space Marines can drink literal poison and live. They can lose a limb and the blood stops squirting after a minute tops. Yeah, but like, give them the shits and they're out of commission. Bunny Munchies ASMR, the perfect boost. I need to finish my final rounds. I'm glad I can help you, Darth. Warhammer is an IP. Oh, so kind of like Dungeons and Dragons. Right? As a mechanics guy, I find the thought of the blueberries pooping their space pants and cheese. Funny, yeah. I mean, technically they did. They just did not use it or articulate properly, or whoever answered it in the interview. Well, that's just a weird fact based on our timeline. I don't think it's canon that they can't consume dairy. I want it to be canon. Guy comes in riding a giant baby bell. It was probs the PR team giving a dumb reason without thinking rather than ask people to make some lore for it. Also, the reason there are nuns with guns. What? 40k is the law stating that the church couldn't have men at arms, so they started an all-female army. I love this. But I think Emperor is around 8000 BC, and the mutation to consume milk only occurred around 6000 BC. What was that guy doing with that cow to realize that we could milk it? I'm going to let you think about that whilst I open up Warhammer. Hi, Elril! What a question to come in on. All right, time to open up Warhammer 40k Rogue Trader. I've never played Warhammer. I don't know what this game is, but I'm excited. Let me do this. Oh, you can't hear it. You can't hear it.
What was the guy thinking that discovered honey is edible?
Lick it. Lick it and find out. Where the fuck is Warhammer? There we go. Thank you for the 20 bits, Franzi. You should be able to see it. Can't you see it? You should be able to... There you go! Warhammer 40k Rogue Trader! I had nuns with guns. English. Okay. Yes. As default, continue. Font size, Protanopia. That's so cool. Different color blindness has different names. It's so loud. That's really cool. I didn't realize different color blindness had different names. Okay, I'll play. Photosensitivity warning. It's very loud. Okay, I accept. You can take my liver. Can I... Hello? Can I turn you down, please? My God. Jesus Christ. Holy crap. Our Warhammer soundtracks hit so good. Also, another fun fact, Rogue Traders basically started the whole 40k universe back in the 80s. It was the first ever game from James and his workshop. The Space Marines only got introduced later. Okay, I'll turn it up a little bit. I'll turn it up to about there. Because otherwise I feel like I'm shouting over it. Is there subtitles? Save. Is there subtitles? Display? Subtitles. 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 Is there natural Alright, I gotta go do chaotic things. Have fun. Have fun doing your chaotic things. Warhammer 40k is like D&D. You missed the whole explanation. Wait, language, English, bloodstains, gore? Allow sending game statistics. Allow sending of saved games. Is there subtitles? The game has natural subtitles. Okay, cool. Okay, well, we're about to find out together. Main story. Yes, please. Take up the mantle of a rogue trader, the scion of an ancient dynasty of daring privateers that reign over their trade protectorate and explore the fringes of the known galaxy. Darkness looms over the bloodline of von Valancius as it faces multiple threats from within its own ranks and without, as countless enemies seek to destroy the most daring and brave agents of humanity. It is up to you to hold the reins of this shattered protectorate and forge a new path for the von Valancius dynasty, currently finding itself in a vortex of wars, intrigues, calamities, and heresy. The stakes are high and rise even higher as you cross paths with terrifyingly powerful, ambitious adversaries in the darkness of the Coronis Expanse. Those are words. Okay, let's go. Normal? Normal difficulty level is designed for players unfamiliar with the base game systems or those who play tactical games and CRPGs infrequently. The stats and modifiers of enemies and the game environment are slightly reduced. Yes, please. I'll just do normal. Oh, why are you purple? Why are they purple? In the way that both were games made with the assumption that men would be the main or only audience, and therefore lore has holes. Why is it green purple? Did I actually pre-generate I can do a custom appearance? Custom character! Have you activated colorblind mode? I don't know. Maybe? Accidentally? Did I activate colorblind mode? Yep! I activated all of the colorblind mode, apparently. There we go. I don't know how I did that. There we go. Okay. All of you Warhammer nerds were like, the fuck has she done? There we go. Okay, normal difficulty. Custom character. Okay. Yo! Okay. Let's see. Who looks the coolest? Who looks the cool? She looks pretty cool. Custom portrait? Create new portrait preset. I can upload a custom portrait? I have no idea what I'm doing. Oh, she looks badass. She looks cool, though. She looks cool. She looks deadly. She looks like tiefling-esque. I like her. She's cool. Appearance. I wish to be a woman. A woman. Face. Can I see your face? Hello. Face. I can only... Wait, hang on. Kelly, take a screenshot of your avatar and make that your character. I think I can, but I'm worried it's gonna... One sec. Change portrait. Give me a sec. I'm worried it's gonna show my portraits folder. Give me a second. Open portraits folder. Can I... Okay, it's in here. So if I open this up and go into pictures, I'm going to model and do this and then refresh and then choose this. Nope. Shut up! I don't know what I'm doing! Open portraits folder. This one. How do I do it? To use your own set of portraits, change the images in the folder. I would change the images? Okay, this is way too much hassle. I'm just gonna do a normal one. I'm just gonna do a normal one. I turned off the background. Okay, we're just gonna do this badass here. Okay. Come here, give me your face. Number 3 looks cool. Oh, she looks cool. That's a cool face. I like that face. What's with the scar? Have I got the scar? Is the scar part of being a rogue trader? Body. Excuse me. Okay. Okay, I'll just have that body. Skin tone. I'm a pasty white motherfucker. There we go. I am so white, I burn in cloudy days. That's me. Hair long. Whoa, Buffon is a fucking gorgeous bitch. Look at that. I'm a Queen of Hearts, baby. Love it. Love it. Character is just a really big fan of Lin Beifong from Avatar. Oh, this is cool. I like the little side plats. Yeah, I like this one. I like this one. I want brown hair. Brun. Wait, is there more hair? Brun? No. Brun. Brun hair. Perfect. Eyebrows. Evil eyebrows. I know who Lin Beifong is. Lin Beifong is the Earthbender. Evil eyes. I just want normal eyebrows. How hard is that? Metal bender. Earth bender, metal bender, you know. Metal benders are earth benders. Legend of Korra. Yes. Eyebrow color. I want it to be the same color as my hair because that's what it should be. There we go. Tattoo. I gotta do my right arm tattoo. Right arm. Right arm. Right arm. Right arm. Right arm. Okay. No. 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 This one. No. This one? No. This one? No. Maybe this one. Yeah, this one look cool. This one look cool. Chief of Police and I know! Scars. There we go. This is what I can do here. Scars. Ooh, the one on the eye. If you have a face scar, you have been through some shit. Like, faces don't usually scar. So if you have a face scar, like, speaking of Avatar. It says 1 of 5. Oh, look at that. Well. Oh, I can have different tattoos. So I can have one on my face as well. No. I like the one on the back. The one on the back's cool. What's this one? Ooh, it's like an eagle. The one on the back's like an eagle. Okay. Or you faceplant as a child and have to say that for the rest of your life. Also, scars are cool. They tell a story. I think I'll think you're an interesting person if you have one. What if you have like one too many? It's the symbol of the Imperium of Man.
That's no eagle, it's the double-headed Aquila, the insignia of the Imperium of Man.
Thank you. I have no idea what that is, but I'm guessing I don't want that on my body. Augmentations? Forehead. Chiseled jaw. I can have a nose thing. Forehead again. Oh, I look like Wonder Woman. Nose thing. What if I don't want to be augmented? I don't want to have augments. Kelly, to be a rogue trader, you have to be a citizen of the Imperium of Man. Is what I say to that. I'm just happy being normal. I'm sorry?
Watch and learn.
Okay.
I am the chosen weapon that will crush the heathens.
Jeez, okay.
Challenges make the spoils that much sweeter.
I love her. I love that name. That name, that voice.
Send their souls to the void.
Send their souls to the void. Why is there no daring female? Why is there no daring female? Where is the daring female? What does daring male sound like?
My supremacy is proven once again.
Madness conquers the void.
Oh my god, that's very breathy. That is very breathy.
Gaze upon the powers of the veil.
Yeah!
The battleground beckons.
I kind of like mad female, I'm not gonna lie.
Ruinous favor prevails.
I always get the job done.
No, pragmatic female's too English. It's either heretic or mad.
Chaos I stride. Let the bodies pile.
Okay, maybe heretic? I'll go with heretic. I think I'm gonna go with heretic.
Tyrion, take this sacrifice.
Pick the one that sounds like Dasher the most. No, no one can sound like Dasher. Dasher's our bae. Dasher's my absolute bae. Okay. Homeworld. Voidborn. Voidborns are humans birthed in the belly of a void vessel or aboard an ancient orbital satellite. Those who have lived their lives on void ships become inured to some extent due to the reality-altering process of warp travel and to living in low or zero gravity environments. In many cases, their features are drawn and their skin pallid. Perfect! They may even have minor deformities or a strangeness to their speech, gait, or general appearance. This is her. Absolutely. So she has more willpower and more intelligence and less strength. She gets Bloody Mess. Anytime a Voidborn character scores a critical hit, there is a 10% chance to double the damage. Using a non-damaging ability on an ally grants that ally the ability to Though, to be honest, for a Dark Urge, I picked female voice 4 in BG3. I enjoyed the voice so much that I genuinely have it as my default voice for the female Dark Urge. Nice. Jinx. While a Voidborn character has more than 50% wounds, all chances of creatures, including enemies in a 3-cell radius, are increased by 10%. While a Voidborn character has less than 50% wounds, all chances of all creatures, including enemies in a 3-cell radius, are decreased by 10%. It's just a flesh wound. The Voidborn character has a 20% chance to survive after suffering lethal damage, surviving with 1 wound. Must go feed, have fun, enjoy the noms. Wounds are HP. Ah, okay. Anytime an ability or talent uses the fellowship bonus of which, sure. Okay, why? No. 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 Oh, love that. Nope. Nope. Love that. Nope. Okay, it's either Crime Lord or Noble. Okay, Crime Lord. The Imperium survives and prospers in no small part due to the narrowness of its vision, but a rebellious mind and will such as yours could not be so easily constrained. The dark paths of smugglers and renegades that wind behind the facade of the Imperium society offer a dangerous refuge for those unwilling to bow to the law. You used to be one of these dangerous yet resourceful individuals. You can get different outfits later on. I'm going to go with the vibe. Weapon skill, perception, awareness, logic, perception, awareness. Okay, noble, intelligence, fellowship. Didn't I get something good with fellowship here? Anytime an ability or talent uses the fellowship bonus. So I should probably go with fellowship, right? Hello, Grey Man. Kelly, the backgrounds influence your stats. Whoa. Okay. The high nobility of the Imperium are an enormously privileged and powerful elite, a breed apart from the common masses they rule. You grew into adulthood upon a pedestal of affluence and grandeur that towered high above the common masses. You expected their obedience and lived upon the fruits of their toil, surrendered to your family in solemn fealty. I think Crime Lord. A Voidborn Crime Lord sounds awesome. Let's go with it. You managed to corrupt an entire star system and turn it to your personal den of thieves. You stripped an thank you for the hydrate, Grey Man. For the Emperor! I have no idea what that means. Ow! Okay, num. Good hydrate. And thank you for the posture check. I'm actually sitting quite nicely. Ow! Ecclesiarchy is the church. You stripped the church cardinal of a priceless treasure that had been kept in one of the most secure sanctums of the Ecclesiarchy, thank you, of the Adeptus Ministorum. You prevailed in a bloody shadow war against the void pirates of your sector. Illustrious gore, I think apex of brilliance. Corrupting an entire star system and turning it to your personal den of thieves, that sounds epic. My darkest hour. An inauspicious deal with the wrong people resulted in the rise of a chaos cult and the horrific massacre of innocents. You were arrested and thoroughly interrogated using creative and violent methods. You turned your partners into the authorities and became known as a traitor. No! Shadow of Torment! I'm so tormented by my past! Oh, fuck me. What's this? What? So I can only choose one of the first tier archetypes at the moment. Archetypes are development paths that your characters follow. Each archetype encapsulates a unique set of skills and expertise and represents a specific combat specialization, from the frontline warrior to the indispensable leader, preferring to command from the rear. Choose who you want to be in the grim dark future of Warhammer 40k Rogue Trader. Okay, so this one goes to Assassin, Vanguard, Arc, Militant. Officer goes to Vanguard, Master, Tactician. Operative. I like the idea of going into like Assassin or Bounty Hunter. That seems interesting. An operative uses intelligence and perception to find and exploit weaknesses in an enemy's defense. None can withstand an attack from an operative. Core focus, precise single attacks, defense penetration. Area debuffs, consistent firing position. So basically a sniper. I like being a sniper. Intelligence, perception, tech use, logic. Cool! Invade gliders from left to right. They are melee DPS buffer, debuffer, range DPS. Okay, so operative is debuffer. Skills. Kelly is a stealth archer main. If she ever plays... I really actually am. I genuinely am. I love, like, being ranged and being stealthy. Being a sniper is, like, one of my favorite things to play. Available points is 30. So my strength is minus 25. So I should up that, right? So it's not as bad. Okay, weapon skill reflects a character's competence in all forms of close combat. No. Ballistic skill reflects a character's accuracy with all forms of ranged weapons. Yes. Intelligence, perception, and willpower is up. Fellowship, I want to be up because apparently if I use the fellowship skill, it's good. Toughness defines how easily a character can shrug off pain, as well as how easily they can resist toxins, poisonous environments, diseases, and other physical ailments. So I should probably up that. And I should probably up my agility. Now, where am I going to put the extra 5 points into? Everything is 35, so I may as well make everything 35, right? Like, don't worry about low skills. You can use your companion skills for skill checks. Focus on what you want to hype yourself. Okay, well, I'm not going to be very strong. Yeah, I'm not melee. So I should up my ballistic skill. And I guess up my perception? Like, be super aware. Okay. That seems about right. Okay, sword class frigate. I can... Patient fortune? The Chaos Crumpet. It's a Chaos Crumpet! We ride the Chaos Crumpet into battle! Call it the cupboard? Okay, this is my, what's Carouse? This skill is affected by the time. It represents the ability to resist negative effects applied by some poison, stimulants, or alcohol. I'm not going to drink anyway. Lavinia? Absolutely not. My name Kelly. My name Kelly. My name Kelly. Okay. At the start of combat, the Crime Lord gains plus intelligence bonus stacks of the Surefire Plan effect. Activation of this ability consumes 1 stack and makes the next action stronger depending on the type of action. Is this good? Is it? Well, you know what it is. Do you really want your ship to be associated with us? It's going to be chaotic, so probably. Let's go! I have no idea what I'm doing. I have no idea what I'm doing, but I have cheese. That's just my life. Press any key. Okay. I just spat everywhere. Hello. You look friendly. You have a big sword and a scroll. Someone grabbing for it. Surefire Plan is good. You're in the wrong place, doggo. That is the perfect quote for me, Francie. I have no idea what I'm doing, but I have cheese. If you hover over orange words in the text, it will explain what it is. Thank you, Mura. That's a lot of people. Who's Valancius? Whoever it is, they have a very big building. Who are you? That's me! Who are you?
An excellent
oh,
place for
oh, hello.
contemplation.
Oh, okay.
One has the best view of the cathedral from
Uh-huh.
here.
Mm-hmm.
Mesmerizing, wouldn't you say?
Uh-huh.
An impeccable manifestation
Uh-huh.
of the God Emperor's sublimity.
The guide, the ruler, and the higher power to which humanity offers their prayers for aid and deliverance. Most would be driven mad with despair if they knew the truth. Kelly,
Don't give
rogue...
Kiwis speed.
Don't give Kiwi speed. Kelly, rogue traders have their own ship, one that houses several thousands of people to even run properly. The Chaos Crumpet is the best place to house them. Your inner dialogue. Here you can learn more about current events, influence the character you're speaking to, or even alter the course of the game's narrative. Okay. I got it. All this ostentatious luxury, this laughable pretense, it's enough to make one think that the architects meant to compensate rather than glorify. I have no idea what that means, but it seems like something I'd say.
An interesting perspective. However, allow me to offer you a bit of advice.
Uh-huh.
In the interests of your own well-being, you should frame your thoughts with greater piety. Demonstrating such a lack of care when choosing your words might be viewed by certain people as evidence of insufficient trepidation before the God Emperor, the master of humanity.
I merely criticize the talentless architects of this place, nothing more. I prefer to serve by acting, not speaking. Thank you for your advice. I shall strive to follow it in the future. I do not show deference for things I do not believe in myself. You seem to attach much importance to words. While I have a fondness for names, I have yet to hear yours. I like that one.
My apologies. The statements
I've intrigued him.
that I forgot myself.
Who the fuck are you?
Allow me to introduce myself.
Conrad
Voigtveer.
Nice to meet you,
Master of
Conrad.
Whispers, in the employ of Her Ladyship rogue trader Theodora von Valencias.
What?
I have
Theodora
had the pleasure
Weber?
of speaking with you in person before.
Nope. I'm amazing. I know. I look beautiful. You can hover your cursor over highlighted words to learn more about them. The tooltip that appear can help you better understand the world. Okay. A subject of the Imperium with a unique hereditary title, a rogue trader is tasked with exploring and exploiting the still uncharted regions of the galaxy for the benefit of mankind. Kelly Stubbs? Why is my name Stubbs? I just had a bit of cheese that was like nasty. Ah! Oh, don't eat the rind of the cheese. The rind of the cheese is nasty. Oh, I'm cutting that off. Ew. That was some nasty cheese. It stuck with me. Oh, by the way, there is the ad breaks. The game has some really good voice acting. Sadly, only the prologue and some companion stuff is voiced. That sucks! Ah! That cheese was horrible! Oh, that lingers. Oh my god. Okay. My name is Kelly.
My regards, mistress.
Oh, mistress?
What did I say? Von Valencias, scion of a blessed rogue trader house in the service of the Imperium.
Okay.
Perhaps this kinship came as a shock to you. Understandably so, given that all evidence of the connection was lost in the generations separating you and Lord Captain Theodora. It required no small effort on the part of a ladyship's servants to discover and verify this blood tie, which has now made you one of the heirs of this dynasty.
So I'm the heir of von Valencias in service of the Imperium, the galaxy-spanning interstellar human empire ruled by the living god who is known as the Emperor of Mankind. So I'm... Wait. What? Okay. I'm confused. You say I'm one of the rogue traders there, so is there another candidate? I'm assuming you have some golden moment. You decided to see me that was not address it. I'm very confused. One of. Ah. Fun fact. The Emperor hated religion and never wanted to be seen as a god. Okay. You say I'm one of the rogue traders' heirs, so is there another candidate?
There is. And you will meet him soon enough.
I have a funny feeling I'm either going to love him or hate him. I assume you had some goal in mind when you decided to seek me out. Let's address it.
But of course, I have come to invite you to a meeting with Lady Theodora.
Okay.
I imagine you have many questions for your patroness. And
I'm
I'm sure
is this Mom?
she has just as many questions for you.
Lady Theodora is Mom?
It is regrettable that you haven't yet had an opportunity to speak. It has been an arduous voyage thus far.
So, is Lady Theodora Mommy? Or just Mom?
The Lord Captain and Master Edelthrad von Valencius are conversing on the observation platform. Let us join them there.
Lady Theodora is one of your predecessors, not your mom per se. Okay. By the right of blood, rogue trader Theodora von Valencius desires to personally meet with the person recently brought... Move your character by clicking left mouse button on a spot on the screen. A symbol will appear and your character will move towards it. Okay, so it's like Baldur's Gate. Person really boarded a flagship. A storm is brewing over the dynasty, so the Lord Captain has something important to share with her heir if she ever gets the chance. Follow Conrad.
Intriguing.
Oh, okay. Oh, interact. Some of the objects in the game can be interacted with in a special way. They are marked with specific icons. Click left mouse button. Hold tab to highlight objects. Ooh! Hello! Massive conference table, obviously crafted from real wood, a resource of incredible value aboard a void ship. Show data on the vid screen. Sacred mechanism has been interfered with without due reverence. The duration of the data processing cycle has tripled. What about this one? Lay people interfering in the operation of the sacred mechanisms disturbs the machine spirits. In the name of the Omnisia, refrain from any further profane acts. Oh, am I pissing them off? Incomprehensible information is displayed on a large screen above the cogitator. I was reading that. No, I nearly screwed it with it again. Cogitators, you can make out references to unfamiliar systems and worlds among the numbers and logistica systems. Hello, everyone. Sorry, I'll get back to reading you. She is kind of mommy. Love that doggo. Mind you, humans can have a very long lifespan in this world, although the masses don't live long, but nobles can get to hundreds of years. Wow. You pissing off the AI? They refuse to call AI because AI is bad. Cogitator is a computer. Thank you. Why are you whispering? Can I poke anything else?
Embrace true power.
Embrace true power. Where am I going? Oh, you're having a moment. What are you praying to? A candlelit altar with a copy of the 2348th volume of the Lex Imperialis, the Codex... Hello? Codex of the Sacred Lords of the Imperium. Well, they're having a happy time with it, it seems. Conrad, where'd you go? There you are. There's a button in the bottom right. It shows the chat log if you ever need it. Oh, nice. Okay. All right, we're going this way. Whee! Basically praying to a law book. Nice.
One of the von Valencius trophy rooms.
Okay.
Perhaps you would like to take a look around after your audience with the Lord Captain.
Possibly. Maybe. I have no idea. Do you suggest it?
What's happening?
Oh. Oh. Whoa! People are going crazy.
The servitors have gone berserk!
The servitors! Whatever the servitors are. They've gone crazy. Is this a battle tutorial?
I march for power.
Let's go! Over far future, you will have to face enemies of all kinds and fight for your life. Okay. Well, that guy's dead. And that guy's dead. I'm so glad I could help. All battles in the game are turn-based and take place on a grid. On their turn, a character can move, attack, and use their abilities. Select cell. Movement points to determine how far a character can move. 1 MP corresponds to 1 cell. Moving diagonally costs 2. At the beginning of each turn, movement points are restored to their maximum value Note that once the character starts moving, this action can no longer be cancelled. Okay. How do I shoot a motherfucker? I'm going this way. And then I want to shoot. Shoot. I wish to shoot. How do I shoot you? One? Ah!
One step closer.
When you're ready to end your turn, press space or click the end turn button on the bottom right of the screen. Space. Okay. That was... What the fuck? Are you are you stormtroopers? Jesus. Conrad, are you... You're not doing very well, buddy. What's this? Analyze enemies. Cooldown. The operative targets one enemy within line of sight. The target immediately gains 2 exploits. Reload. No, I don't need to reload. I can just shoot. Okay, I go. Can you please hit it? Apparently not. Why do you keep just analyze? Do something. I have no idea. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Hello, how's it going? He fucking dodged. Characters with melee weapons block adjacent enemies' ability to perform attacks with ranged weapons. Pistols and shock... Hang on! Characters with melee weapons can make an attack of opportunity if an opponent in an adjacent cell initiates movement. So it's basically Dungeons and Dragons. Pistols and shotguns are an exception to this rule that can be fired at point-blank range. So, what I'm hearing is boom.
A blood tribute.
Suspiciously poor timing
Hang on.
for such an accident. Servitors malfunction on the officer's deck at exactly the same moment when the rogue trader and her heirs are gathered here.
Oh.
I have blocked all passages between the upper and lower sectors of the residential decks.
Okay.
If this
Fun.
is a deliberate attack,
Sorry.
it should stop the culprits from advancing their plan.
Okay. Sorry, I've gone off this cheese. Something's... I don't know. I've had, like, something weird happen with this cheese. Don't eat that bit. It tastes like soil. Ah, the fork! I dropped the fork. Exploits. Okay. Wait till I redeem XCOM 2 for you one day. I have no idea. I also got these. There you go. Exploits give you bonus damage and then uses up the exploits. If you right-click the skill, you can hover over different words to see what they do. Thank you! Oh, hello! Who are you? No, it tastes weird.
Afraid
Oh.
I must remain here. For Lady Theodora's safety, I have to oversee the execution of these orders personally.
Okay.
I hope you will have no difficulty reaching the observation platform on your own.
What do we
It's
need
just
to
at the
observe?
end of this corridor.
Okay. What are you observing? Can I loot that body now? Can I loot that body now? Can I... You can open the map. The wires in the servitor's head are still smoldering. It would seem the cause of the malfunction was a short-circuiting of the motive force. Got it! Map! Not looting yet. Boo! Wait, did I move? No, I didn't want to move. I want to go have a look at this. Tarantula sentry gun constructed with the blessing of the Adeptus mechanics using a standard template construct of... Ah, goes too quick. In the manufactorums of Kiev. That probably makes so much sense. Lemon Rust battle tank reclaimed and restored by the grace of the God Emperor. This is probably all lore-related stuff.
Tread a path unexplored.
Okay, what were they doing? This exhibit is unfinished. Another symbol of... Excuse me. House von Valancius's valor will be displayed. here at some point in the future. Okay. Cool. Bye. If I see you raise your head again, I'll hand you over to the tech priest for servitorization. Well, they kill? Okay, I guess I'll go this way. Hello? What's over here?
The world will bow.
What's over here? Ooh, there's something over here. Oh, the lifts carrying people around the decks move with a loud grinding noise. It means they will lobotomize him and turn him into a servitor. Those servitors were people? I thought they were robots. I thought they were El Robotos. They're lobotomized people? Ah! The Grand Void Ship Temple occupies the entire space below the officer's deck and is lit by countless candles and lumens. What's the difference between a candle and a lumen? AI is banned in the Imperium, so they use people as computers instead. Ah! Why is AI banned? Did something happen? Servitor, I'm gonna go away in. They don't trust AI or robots since the AI are... There was a uprising? Oh, I'm moving!
That is simply irrational, Lady Theodora.
Okay.
Assimilation into the trade structure would be political and economic suicide. Practically an admission of heresy.
Yes, Lady Theodora. Okay.
Then suggest an
Oh,
alternative
she's...
that will satisfy me.
She's... Whoa.
I have described the situation. No worse than my seneschal could have done.
Who's Seneschal?
Make a decision. What will you do with Ion 6, Edelthrad?
I'm just gonna listen in silence. Turns out it's cheaper to plug wires into a brain than building a computer. I'm just gonna listen.
While you are considering your answer, Edelthrad, I wish to speak with someone else.
Hello.
Perhaps I shall hear something more interesting than incoherent mumbling. Approach.
Hello, that's me. If you hover over the eye icon next to the portrait, you will see the full image. This one? Damn! She badass! Cool. What's this? What's this thing at the bottom? What is the terror of death that we something something? There is only the Emperor and he is our shield something something. That's what it says in little bits down there. Anyway, continue.
What is this? Is this someone from your retinue, Theodora?
I'm her spawn.
To interrupt your conversations in such a fashion.
Apparently I came out of the flaps. Maybe. I don't know.
I give that permission to those with something of substance to say.
Huh.
Let us see if it was worth it. This is the second candidate for the title of my successor.
I'm amazing.
Step forward.
Hello.
Consider this hypothetical situation.
Okay.
Ion 6. A new world on the fringes of the Coronis expanse.
Uh-huh.
High seismic activity.
Uh-huh.
Regular magma eruptions.
Uh-huh.
Metamorphic rock deposits.
Uh-huh.
Prospects for large-scale mining.
Sounds like a great holiday
The world
destination.
is populated by natives who worship some heretical underworld spirits
Worms!
that protect those who offer them sacrifices.
Worms!
Flights of fancy, you might say.
Well, they don't fly. They're
But
underworld.
attempts to install ore extractors have failed for the second time.
Huh?
The mining crews sent to the planet's surface simply vanished overnight.
Okay.
My question to you is, what would you do with this poisoned treasure?
Okay, your character's skills reflect their knowledge and capabilities. Some dialogues automatically initiate passive skill tests. If such a test succeeds, new information will be revealed or a hidden dialogue option will unlock. If your character is traveling with allies, the party member with the highest score in the applicable skill is tested for each given passive skill test. Got it. I do not know. Okay, so I succeed these two. Those spirits could well be the natives' name for dangerous aliens. I would first verify if that is indeed the case, and if the population of Aeon 6 engages in Xeno worship. There are ways to confirm whether what is happening on Ion 6 is witchcraft or not. It might cost several psychers to do so, but it will give us an answer. Those spirits could well be the natives' name for dangerous aliens. I would first verify that it is indeed the case and the population, and if the population of Aeon 6 engages in Xeno worship.
Reasonable and prudent.
I am, thank you very much.
However, chasing after ethereal creatures may prove a rather long and fruitless endeavor.
Or we could then eat them. Everything like that. During the Dark Ages, age of technology, humanity used robots to terraform planets, and they treated them like shit one time too many, and then they just terraformed the planets on top of the people and almost killed the Empire. Ooh. Speaking of holidays, when are you and Amaru going on one? Not until the end of July. No. Yeah. Like, literally early August. Mama Cranium arrives on the 30th of July. So I'm still here for the rest of the month. It's my birthday month, guys. It's my birthday month. I'm gonna be my birthday this month. I'm gonna have a birthday. I'm excited. It's gonna be a birthday. Yeah. Okay.
Apart from Xenos,
hello.
an untrodden planet might be teeming with myriad horrors that are far more dangerous and difficult to eradicate.
Uh-huh.
I suspect that you are simply unaware of their existence.
I literally just said, I gave a straight answer to a simple question, which, as I understand, was still more than you could do. Were both servants of the God Emperor and Lady Theodora, does it become of any one of their status to engage in petty feuds? I find your tone most disagreeable. You will kindly alter the manner in which you address me, or else you will live to regret the consequences. Shut your mouth before I decide to shut it for you. I'm going to just say I gave a straight answer to a simple question, which, as I understand, was still more than you could do.
Insolent, ignorant upstart. How dare you?
Continue that sentence and my fist will meet your face.
Edelthrad,
Nah.
I believe I gave you an assignment on this ship.
Yeah.
Explain to me then why my senior congregator is still dawdling about the officers' deck.
Officers?
Proceeding to the middle decks to commence the inspection of the compartments in his purview.
The officers' deck?
I beg your forgiveness, Lady Theodora.
Why doesn't he
Your
have a
presence
portrait?
has such a profound effect on me that I well forgot the time.
Why doesn't he have a portrait? That's interesting. Oh, okay. Hello.
So, why are you here?
Was it not you who sent for me?
You have seeded the opening that was offered to you in a woeful display of meekness.
Okay.
Admittedly, this tendency is equally
No picture, they're not
strong
important.
toil in the
So I could have
Emperor's
punched him.
service. Immutable hierarchy, absolute obedience, lickspittlery.
Lickspittlery.
I value none of these things. From the moment my envoys came for you,
Envoys?
the terms of your existence changed.
That's okay. I can just punch you.
My name is Theodora von Valancius Massimo of Scaris.
Can I call you
am a
Theo?
rogue trader in the service of the God Emperor of humanity.
Okay.
And my rights and freedoms are vindicated by a most sacred relic.
Trade.
The
Sacred
warrant
relic
of trade,
confirms the
kept
preeminent
aboard
rights
this
of a rogue
very
trader
vessel.
throughout the galaxy.
Mine is the honor to venture into the darkness beyond the Imperium.
Uh-huh.
Carry humanity's light
Uh-huh.
where power's wicked and
Uh-huh.
heretical reign.
Uh-huh.
And bow death and ruin to us all.
Cool. So you're fun at parties is what I'm hearing.
It is my decision alone to determine the fate of whatever I find past the bounds of the explored void.
Cool.
Every world I discover,
Uh-huh.
along with all there is to find thereon.
Uh-huh.
Resources, people,
Uh-huh.
riches,
Uh-huh.
mysteries,
Uh-huh.
is mine by right.
Well, aren't you a lucky
I
son of a
command
gun?
Millions of lives, rule over numerous planets, and possess fortunes that no planetary governor or commander could dream of amassing.
Sounds fun.
And you are
Yeah.
one of those with von Valancius blood in their veins.
Yay.
Rightful claim to this inheritance when the hour comes.
So what I'm hearing is that I have a chance to be really rich. One of? Does this mean there are other heirs?
Naturally. Some have yet to arrive on board, but you have had the pleasure of meeting one of them. Edelthrad may
Ha!
be somewhat disconcerted by the scale of the responsibilities that may potentially fall upon his shoulders.
He seems like a little
However,
bitch.
I have a good feeling about him as a candidate.
He seems like his nuts haven't dropped yet. A rogue trader is basically untouchable by law. They can do what they want and no one has the authority to question them. Yes! Let's do it! Let's go! I don't know what we're gonna do, but let's go eat all of the chocolate cake! Everyone's chocolate cake.
Nonetheless, your abilities and talents
Yeah?
will yet prove useful.
Okay.
If not for the role of Lord Captain, then for that of their closest ally.
Okay.
Alas, even those responsibilities can at times be too challenging for those who share your blood.
Uh-huh.
Kunrad Voitvir served me for many years before he made his mistake.
Kunrad has what the von blood? The von Vagabond blood? Did I hear you correctly? The Master of Whispers is related to you?
His kinship to me is most distant, as is yours. Nonetheless, he does bear the name von Valancius.
How many
if he
people did you
avoids
fuck?
Using it publicly, and as such, strictly speaking, can be considered my heir.
Jeez.
That door, however, is closed to him. Voitvir's performance in his current role is satisfactory.
What did he do?
Or it used to be.
I want to know what he did. If I'm satisfied with Edelthrad, then what sense is there in having me no. What sense is there in having this conversation? Why are you wasting your time on me? Why am I wasting my time on you?
I am rather fond of impatient people. They are not as quick to resign themselves to circumstance and more eager to show initiative.
Yeah.
Even if I do choose Edelthrad as my successor, I will still require loyal advisors.
That gonna be me?
The skills and knowledge you acquired in your former life
Hell yeah.
may prove invaluable here in the Coronis expanse.
Hell yeah.
One could not in good faith describe your background as one of exemplary service to the Imperium.
Uh-huh.
However,
Uh-huh.
I am intrigued by you and your past. To have survived and prospered between the letters of the law is a rare achievement.
That was
among those
me!
in our circle. You are skilled in the art of taking risks and cutting corners. Trust me when I say that you will have sufficient opportunity to apply this talent for the good of the house.
I'm a sneaky bun. I'm a sneaky bun. I take risks and cut corners.
Moreover, your remarkable
I take a
mental
saw to them.
abilities were noted in your profile.
Uh-huh.
If you can find a way to exhibit them in the service of the von Valancius dynasty,
Ooh.
well, so much the better.
So blue basically means that it says decision consequences. Your outstanding intellect is known beyond the bounds of your home system. Your remarkable mental abilities were noted in your profile. You can find a way to exhibit them in the services of the von Valancius dynasty. Well, so much better. So basically the decisions I made in making my character, the blue is like the butterfly effect, right? Thank you for clarifying. May I ask my questions now?
I have some time before the navigator gives the signal to initiate the void ship's translation out of the warp, and my presence is required on.
Yeah, or story choices from earlier. Ah, okay. A sanctioned noble mutant whose genes allow them to safely guide a warp-capable void ship through the warp. Okay. And what's the warp? An alternate dimension of pure energy and madness existing as a mirror to real space, also known as the Immaterium, the Empyrean, the Ether, the Sea of Souls, or warp space. An incident took place on the officer's deck. Some servitors went berserk and attacked the crew.
Is that so?
Uh-huh.
Perhaps the technomats were careless during maintenance.
Mm-hmm.
Or it could be the warp playing tricks on us in spite of the Gellerfield. Or perhaps there is something to all the stories about the ship being possessed after all.
The ship's possessed! The crumpet has a mind of its own. It tells you what your decisions have got. Ah, if you press the left mouse button, you get an expanded text for the orange words. Ah.
Lady Theodora, for the God Emperor's sake, surely you do not intend to start repeating idle
Abelard.
spread about by uneducated riffraff.
Oh my. A Gellerfield is a bubble that protects you from the warp while you travel through it. Ah, okay.
Enough, Abelard.
Abelard.
What you say amuses me. Idira eagerly retells me
Idira.
everything she learns from the whispers of her unseen advisors. This ship is ancient.
Ooh.
It has enough hidden nooks, malfunctioning cogitators, and unused compartments to make
Cogitators.
ignorant folks speak of specters dwelling
Okay.
inside the bulkheads and plotting against those who yet
It's a spooky ship. Where is your ship headed?
The Rykad system,
Uh-huh.
the domain of rogue trader Winterscale, one of my peers
Oh, okay.
and rivals.
And Getterfield
Besides
is
me,
produced by a
2 other
sleeping
rogue
psycho.
traders exist in the Coronis expanse, and each of them possesses resources comparable to mine.
Okay.
Perhaps you will one day assist House von Valancius in surpassing both of them in affluence and splendor.
Sure, why not? Let's get
I
rich.
set the course for Rykad on the demand that,
Oh.
for a very specific reason.
Oh, she doesn't want to tell me.
Here to apprise you of the purpose for this voyage, but now is not the time.
Well, what are my current responsibilities?
Observe, learn, absorb.
Aye, aye,
It
Captain.
will take time for you to find your bearings aboard this vessel and in
Uh-huh.
your new position. Eventually, I will find a post that suits you as I did for Edelthrad.
Oh, he's a little bitch.
Till that time comes, consider yourself my aid.
I'm her aide. I have no more questions.
In that case, I shall head to...
Whoa, what's happening?
Disturbances reported on the adjacent decks. Seneschal, if the need arises, protect the new blood.
Oh, I get to be protected.
It's possible that the chance to prove your worth may present itself sooner than you may have anticipated.
Let me get rich. Kelly, if you're traveling through the warp, you have to keep the blinds closed at all times, otherwise you will get mad. Whoa! What's going on? Who are these people? What do we do to you? Why'd you... What?
Your struggles are in vain.
All combatants act in turns and their order is determined by an initiative roll. Okay, so D&D. The order of turns is displayed on the left side of the screen. From the bottom to the top, the character at the very bottom goes first, and then the one above them, and so on. I don't know. Oh, by the way, there are ads incoming, just to let you know.
Emperor, protect me.
Follow my lead.
Kill him!
One fewer target.
Oh, wait, that one got carried.
Strengthens me.
Oh, Jesus, Mort!
Death to non-believers.
This person's a heretic. At the top of the initiative list, it shows how many enemies are left. 9. Okay. Oh. Use cover to avoid enemy attacks. Cover that a character can hide behind are marked with a shield or a shield with a skull. When standing close to them, the character will automatically take up an advantage position. Okay. Okay, I guess I just shoot you?
Ruin beckons.
Okay. I analyzed! Start combat, the Crime Lord gains +3 stacks of the Surefire plan effect. Activation of this ability consumes 1 stack and makes the next action stronger depending on the type of action. Deal 14% more damage. Okay, let's go for it!
Triumph.
Let's go! Kaboom!
Sky of death shall reign.
Haha! Screw you! You're dead. Your character has just landed a critical hit that deals increased damage equal to the character's critical damage stat. The character's critical damage is 150% of their normal damage by default. However, certain talents, effects, and abilities can increase it. Certain weapons have their own critical damage stat, which is added to the character's. Okay. I guess you're in cover. Am I in cover? I'll just go. I can't move. Can I? I guess I can't move. Cool. Heads up, you cannot move after attacking. Oh. Ha!
I bring ruin.
That guy's gonna die. I need to help him. Yeah, I need to help that guy. Okay, you need help. Okay, I don't need to do anything. Yeah. Jesus! Mort's going for that guy? Jesus Christ. Your character has received a temporary positive effect from an ally. Such effects enhance your character's capabilities in some way. To learn more about the effect you have gained, hover your cursor over the effects icon next to the character's portrait. Kill them. Kill them? 50 ballistic skill until the end of combat. What does ballistic skill mean? Okay, so I do more damage with my weapon. So I'm gonna go here. And then I'm going to attack this guy.
No guidance.
Did I miss? Can I analyze him?
Purpose guides me.
I don't know what analyzing does, but I did it. You missed. Jeez. Oh. They're all dead. Melter is like an energy shotgun. Melters are fucking strong weapons. You don't want to end up on the wrong side of them. Okay. I killed one. Are you proud of me?
Take a team with you and clear a path to the transport line. Do not let a single
Bardas! Hi, ho, Bardas! Kelly playing something from Warhammer 40k. Sick! Thank you so much for that sub, Bardas. You're such a sweetheart. 21 months. Holy damn! God damn! Analyze gives them stacks of exploit. You deal bonus damage on enemies that have stacks. Oh, okay.
Bat an eye when that scum burst onto the deck, huh? Not bad. I have seen many an officer who panicked at the
Officer? Why'd you say officer?
The false sense of security offered by their position.
Offered? Why do you say OFF weird? Do you tell people to fuck off? What are your orders?
Mort has gone on ahead to clear a path for us. If you want to make yourself useful, go after him and see if the arch-militant requires aid.
Aye, aye, Capitan. Yes, okay. Where am I going? Over here? Okay, let's go!
Fate beckons me.
Wait, I have a tool that will allow me to check the status of the distant compartments that are out of Vox contact, but we need to wait for Mort's results first. What's this thing? The massive metal structure never stops moving for a moment. Light bounces off the orbits and figures. It sounds like Mort's having a problem. Mort, you okay, buddy? Okay, I guess I'm going this way. Mort? Hold on, Master. Just stay with us. The heretic's body is riddled with holes. An improvised single shotgun lies smoking in his hand. Keep firing. You owe no cowering and no hiding. You see the traitor, you kill the traitor. Mort! Mort! Jeez. Kelly, don't make fun of speaking different to you. They are several millennia ahead of you. Okay, what's happening? Hello.
Thank Providence you are alive and well.
That's me!
Always on time, eh, Coonrad?
Coonrad.
The moment we finish chasing the riffraff around the deck, you show up.
Where is it?
Always
Where's...
just after the fighting's done. You could set your...
Oh, this is Mort. This guy.
Mort, hold yourself together.
Okay.
What, did the Lord Captain send you to chivvy us along? We're all done here. I'll report right away.
Well, you're a bit of a bigger stickers, aren't you? Nah, did you see how she talked? Did he talk to me? Did you see how he talked to me?
Master of Whispers, what is happening on my ship?
Oh, I was asking for the one in the fridge.
Silent. The Vox Master is not responding. Armed assailants have stormed
Thank
the
you.
officer's deck, and my arch-militant just destroyed several more heretics on the way here. Is this a severe case of warp madness? Have some
Warp
of my crew
madness?
lost their minds and forgotten who they are and whom they serve? Report!
Report! I can't hydrate just yet. I needed to get a top up. Report!
I have not yet received word from the engineering regarding any Gallifreyan failures.
I'm sitting normally.
Already unstable half an hour ago, and now they have ceased altogether.
Uh-oh.
Whatever the cause may be, the consequences are spreading fast. I am receiving scattered reports from the middle decks, and the only vox casts from the lower bays are one-way heretical gibberish.
Oh, so lower decks is bad.
The madmen have already reached the officer's deck. suggests that this outrage was planned in advance.
Planned?
Perhaps this is an organized...
What is with the enunciation of this game? Thank you. What is with the enunciation? Planned? Officers? Mutiny, but who would attempt a mutiny here in the warp? A mutiny against the Emperor's anointed. Execute the traitors, every last one of them. We must provide immediate assistance to those still in the middle decks. Perhaps then we might stop this wave from spreading. That one.
First, we have to confirm that the bridge and the navigator's sanctum are secure.
Mm-hmm.
And I have the means to do both things at once.
Oh my, okay.
Edelthrad.
Oh, hello.
Where is he? I must know if he is unharmed. A psyker aboard a ship that is potentially being assailed by the warp could pose a greater threat to himself and others than a whole army of madmen with improvised weapons.
Okay.
I tried to locate him, but the last thing known about his movements is that he arrived on transitional deck 18.
Is he the baddie?
Blast it! Master of Whispers, find Edelthrad immediately. Seneschal, locate Tlas and the Sister of Battle.
Blast.
Both are to remain at my side. Arch-militant, with me.
Okay.
I must go to my study.
Okay.
And it appears we might encounter heretics along the way.
Yeah?
If I may, Lord Captain. Transitional Deck 18 is at the heart of the disturbance.
He's a bad guy.
The goal is to bring Edelthrad back.
He's a bad guy.
I could use some support. After
I can
all,
help.
I'm not as adept at directly confronting enemies of the House as the esteemed Arch-militant. And taking into consideration Edelthrad's psyker powers.
What's a psyker? Okay.
Then
Oh.
it's settled. Find Edelthrad and bring him here. In whatever state you find him.
Uh-huh.
This elevator leads to restricted compartments such as my personal chambers and the bridge. Do not let me down. I require you both.
Okay.
You understand?
I shall do everything in my power.
Not everything in your power. You will do as I say.
Wow,
I'll
you
have
seem
your
lovely.
heads if you fail. Is that clear? Then move out. Mort, come.
He's not a fucking dog. Like other people that can basically use magic, but it is very dangerous because they get the magic from the warp and can easily drive you to madness. Oh, okay. Let's go!
Are you ready to head to 18?
Uh-huh.
It is a long walk, and you do not even have proper gear.
I shall make do, lead the way.
Of course you will. Lady Theodora would never have
I don't know how I feel about this guy.
as one of her heirs. But that is no longer relevant.
Whoa! He's the bad guy! He's the bad guy! I promise you a special destiny, Kelly. It is time to fulfill it. Wait! He's a bad guy! He's a naughty boy! Ow! Don't kick me! That's rude.
Careful, careful. Be gentle with our guest.
Uh-huh.
She has an important mission to complete during our visit to the Warren Chamber.
Warren?
And for that, I need
The
her
sacred relic
briefing.
document that affirms the preeminence rights of a road trader throughout the galaxy. Okay.
Delightful.
There you go. Victory, you two-faced scum. You're the one behind this mayhem.
How perceptive of you. I'll help.
I'm very perceptive.
I need you here for your blood.
Oh,
You
okay.
have the option to share it voluntarily, or I will squeeze it out of you myself.
Or, new option, I punch you in the face.
We are in the anteroom of the Warren Chamber.
Mm-hmm.
This void ship's most hallowed vault.
Uh-huh.
There, beyond those gates, lies the relic that gives Theodora all of her power.
Uh-huh.
The sacred warrant of trade.
Oh, I'll hydrate now.
Only one obstacle remains on my path to obtaining it.
Yep.
The gates to the chamber are guarded by the Sentinel, an ancient device
I'm hydrating.
that will only open the door to a true heir of the dynasty. I expected to do this part myself, but
I was about to say, aren't you an heir?
fine. You will offer your blood to the Sentinel.
Is you gonna kill me? What is it, inbred? Is your blood too thin for the Sentinel?
On the contrary, the Warp's blessing has raised me too much above your kind, Fon Valencius. The Sentinel refused to submit to me. But you can help. After all, isn't that what family is for?
I love this. What sorry, pathetic excuse do you even have for your apostasy? Apostasy? Apostasy. It's like apostrophe, but not. What sorry, pathetic excuse do you even have for your apostasy, you sordid, wretched piece of grog shit?
Wretched. What do you know about wretchedness? Theodorus Kerr.
Uh-huh.
Are you hoping to buy a grain of her indulgence with your blind loyalty?
No, I just wanted to piss you off.
Oh, I know this delusion. But thank the gods it no longer has power over me. Humanity can rot. I no longer serve mortal kind.
Aren't you a human?
Once my work is done, I'll make that pompous wench Fon Valencius watch as I sacrifice her entire dynasty and commit their fate to the gods.
A comrade brain to Nurgle? I don't know.
Will be the instrument by which I will accomplish this righteous act.
Oh my god. The blade flashes in the dim light and drops of blood appear on your palm. For a brief moment you feel nauseous, your head is spinning. And then quiet whispers begin to flood your mind. More and more sourceless voices echo each other, drowning out your own thoughts, replacing them with a singular urge. Go to the gate, go to the gate, go to the gate. Get out! I'm not your puppet! The voices in your head giggle and mock your desperate outcry. You feel this intruding influence. You were wounded by the corrupted weapon which led to a warp entity invading your mind, forcing you onto your feet and making you take a step towards the gates looming in the center of the chamber. Okay. In the gateway arch, you see a cogitator with a human likeness built into the front panel. As you approach, the torso twitches slightly. This is a servitor, an obedient automation created from a lobotomized human being. The Sentinel turns its head to you, one of its eye sockets lighting up with two ember-like irises. One of the available dialogue options requires making a skill test. Unlike with passive tests, which are made automatically, in this case, you can decide whether or not to select it. I got 100% on tech use, so let's go! You carefully inspect the design of the gate cogitator. What immediately catches your eye is the strange alloy that was used as material for the machine's components, some of which are unfamiliar to you. You suspect this might be some kind of archaeotech relic, an incredibly rare and powerful piece of technology from humanity's ancient past. Gain 20 experience, let's go! The servitor on the gate begins to move. With the screeching and groaning of metal, it leans forward closer to you. Its lower jaw opens with a drawn-out shriek, much wider than the jaw of a living human could. The servitor's mouth is filled with sharp metallic fangs that glint in the dim light. The vid screen to the right of you lights up, showing strings of mysterious symbols on a green background. Archaeotech is from the dark age of technology. Ah! A whisper runs through your consciousness, insisting, demanding sacrifice. The voices that filled your head after Voigtver wounded you with his blade did not go away. On the contrary, their source coiled itself into a tight knot somewhere in the depths of your mind. Look for anything that could be used as a weapon. You look around in hopes of finding at least something that could work as a weapon. Your search is in vain. The chamber anteroom is completely empty and in perfect working condition. Nary a broken panel. Examine. The servitor looks noticeably different from the ones you are used to. Its skin covering is stitched together with copper thread, and it has metal hinges in place of the standard joints. It seems that the creators of the Sentinel did everything to ensure that the service life of this unit would be much longer than that of ordinary automatons. Look back.
Did you forget something? I suggest you hurry.
But I don't wanna! Basically, human was hyper advanced but got plunged into technological dark age because of the AI uprising and never fully recovered tech-wise. Ooh. Ow! The Sentinel's jaw clamps around your hand, puncturing your skin and sinking into your flesh. A few dark drops fall into the servitor's throat, and immediately you hear humming as the servo motors starts up and the pumps stir into motion. The vid screen of the cogitator flickers. Also, Kelly, Voigtver is a typical name in the 40k universe. Others go by Roboot, Gullyman, Corvus Corax, Horus Lupercal, Rogel, Dorn, and others. Robot Girly Man. Hey, what about Vulcan? I have no idea. Several long minutes pass. The Sentinel's jaw remains closed and you're beginning to feel sick. Perhaps if you were to lean against the gate, you could catch your breath, maybe even close your eyes and pretend none of this ever
High levels of caustic humus. The subject is in a state of heightened stress. Do you require assistance?
You do not understand where this quiet voice is coming from, crackling like static. Is it the Sentinel, the cogitator? Is it a figment of your weary mind? Whichever it is, you can clearly hear every word. Yes, I do require assistance. Pain shoots through your head and subsides just as quickly. It would seem the entity coiled in your consciousness does not have the ability to do you any real harm.
Request accepted. Initiating defense protocol.
Okay. Shoot them! Oh, Jesus! Why the fuck? What did you? Hello, goodbye. There's just me grinning like a little bitch. Check the warrant chamber. Okay. The enormous gates match the importance of the thing they protect. The massive doors are made of heavy metal and look impregnable. Okay. Hello. This is massive. Let it be known that by my will and by the true words of this document, I appoint this person to be the bearer of the warrant of trade and bestow upon them and their dynasty the great mission to be the paragon of humanity, unbroken by adversity, to walk bravely first into the darkness, to unite and reclaim what was lost. To triumph over nightmares untold, to hold boldly the reins of fate, towards steadily the roads of thorns, through pain to greatness.
Escort the child of the house to safety.
I need to contact someone, preferably Theodora.
Voxcast frequencies disrupted. Initiating setup.
Piece of technology used to communicate over short distances or to record sound.
Voxmaster, restore communication with the navigator's sanctum. I am trying to contact the bridge. If anyone can hear me on this frequency,
oh, okay.
regroup all available forces and head to the upper decks at once. I repeat, regroup all available forces and head.
Uh-oh.
Communication protocols breached. Signal latency
Uh-oh.
assessment unavailable. Unable to establish two-way connection.
A servo skull is human skull turned into a flying robot helicopter? What the fuck? Oh, that's the right mouse button, not the left to get an expanded explanation. Okay. I need a weapon. I'm utterly defenseless.
Distance from the current location to the nearest arsenal. Initiating situational calculations.
Okay, it's not going to answer. What madness is happening here? Who are you? Who addresses me?
Temporary obnubilation following acute stress. Mobile unit of the Warrant Sentinel standing by.
Are you the Warrant Sentinel?
Mobile unit of the Warrant Sentinel designed as a personal escort of the child of the house and a means of communicating with the rogue trader's subjects. Mobile unit standing by.
Okay, lead me away from here.
Middle and upper decks. Assuming the probability
We need to go to the upper decks.
areas of concentration of armed units. Calculating. To prevent unauthorized units
Uh-huh.
Preemptive sealing must be initiated.
You want...
The mobile unit will start executing the received order immediately after the safety of the warrant is secured.
What does this mean? As the game story unfolds, you will see notifications at the top of the screen indicating that the status of your current objective has been updated and new information has been added to your journal. Journal entries help you keep track of current events and guide your character on their journey. The quests tab tracks the progress of the main story. Here you can find information about any quests you have accepted and their current status. The rumors and contracts section also contains important information. My cats are being weird. Okay, I follow you. I follow you.
Embrace true power.
I follow you. I follow you. No one must reach the warrant. A simple order to the Sentinel Conjugator will block the chamber. Oh, okay. So I've just got to speak to this guy. Seal the warrant chamber. Not so amazing. I was about to say I'm amazing. Holy names, Batman. That is hella long. Hello. Hello.
Fools or fall.
Chainsaw? Chainsword. You will die screaming. This is what's going on.
Mistress? What?
Oh, this guy.
Whatever are you doing in the warrant chamber?
I was helping.
How did you... Throne, preserve me. What is the meaning of this?
An arcane cybernetic artifact that encases the God Emperor's physical remains entire and preserves them using stasis field and psi fusion reactors. Conrad Vogtavir is a traitor. And when we parted ways on the officer's deck, he stunned me somehow and brought me here.
What?
He intended to take revenge on Theodora for something, and trying to reach the warrant was somehow part of that plan.
Oh, holy God Emperor. I presume he is
Chainsword, the weapon 40k is known for. A blood.
Grand Mistress, I wish to remind you that you are to refer to the Lord Captain as Lady Theodora.
My bad. So it would seem, but he is not here, and we have a mutiny to end.
Indeed. Indeed. That is easier said than done, of course. But seeing one of Lady Theodora's heirs alive inspires at least some degree of optimism.
I'm amazing.
You're in a bad way.
It's ow.
I can treat your wounds.
Yay!
I have a Medicaid kit with me.
Ah.
And for the love of the throne.
Yes.
Now is not a good time to be walking around the decks without means of self-defense.
Okay.
Here.
I got a sniper rifle, an armored body. Ooh, that looks tight-fitting. And a medikit. While fighting, your character can lose some of their wounds. Your character has suffered an injury after being attacked by Kunrad. This happens when a character receives damage that exceeds 50% of their maximum wounds within one round. The exact percentage of wounds a character must lose for this to happen may vary depending on the difficulty of the game you choose. When a character initially suffers an injury, it is considered a fresh injury during the first 3 rounds. Once 3 rounds have passed, a fresh injury becomes an older injury. A fresh injury can be healed using a medikit without passing any skills tests. Old injuries can be healed with a medikit, but they require the character administering the treatment to pass a medikit skill test to succeed. Okay. Once the combat... This is a lot of reading. Once combat is over, the wounds of all party members are replenished automatically, but any injuries they may have sustained remain. Those can be healed with a medikit. Medikits can only be used by characters who have the field medic feature. Okay, cool. We've got new items. All items are... Okay. I have a question for you, chat. A genuine question. I'm not usually... Okay. I'm gonna do this. I'm going to do this. I am not usually a jealous woman. I genuinely am not usually a jealous woman. However, I am highly distracted at the moment. Because every single time I look to my right, Maru is watching another female streamer. Instead of supporting me. And she looks basically like me IRL. She's got the same fucking hair. She's like literally looks like me. Who are you watching, Maru? Chat wants to know. Who are you watching? All right. Maybe we'll raid into
Gib
her.
name.
Ow! Gib name. Yeah, maybe we'll raid into her. And be like, Kelly's husband likes you. I'm watching someone play Final Fantasy X and I'm watching the ending. It isn't live. It's so you would rather watch a VOD of another woman than watch your wife live, is what I am hearing. You could watch this VOD at any time. Huh? This is what you're not making your case here, buddy. I'm just gonna say. I want to watch the end of Final Fantasy X, and I started it while I ate. How long has it been since you eaten? Huh? Mario staying true to his name again. I am not a jealous person, right? I'm genuinely not a jealous person. But it just goes to, it's just like whenever I look at my right screen, which is where the game currently is, I can see Maru's right monitor. And usually that's like a stream of something or a YouTube video of something. But I looked over and I was just like, that woman looked a lot like me. She got to, don't you fucking play it. You pause that shit. It's a VOD. You could watch that at any time. Hey, I'm not gonna stop watching it in the middle of the ending.
Kelly, equip the stuff you got, or you will suck in the fights to come.
Okay. But also at the same time, Mom, you don't pause the last cutscene of Final Fantasy X. You do. Unless it's your wife playing it. God damn it. How do I equip it? How do I equip? Where's my inventory? Don't you fucking play. Don't you fucking play. You pause that. I don't care. Don't point at Yuna's ass. Pause it. Pause it. Pause it. Thank you for the head pats, artist. Pause it. Pause it. Pause it. She did fucking puppy dog eyes. And she's doing like, oh, woo, it's so sad face. Punch the Maru at the streamer. My husband, ladies and gentlemen. My husband. I'm not watching the streamer, then YouTube it, bitch. I genuinely would not be jealous if, what? Again. Every time I look away, he presses play. Every time I look away, he presses play. Don't you move it to your other screen. Don't you fucking move it to your other screen. Don't you move it to your other screen, you bitch. I don't care. I don't care. You pause it. You pause it. You pause it. You stinky, stinky man. Stinky. You bitch. I'm gonna close it. I'm gonna close it down. I'm gonna close it down. Marriage. Don't do it. This is your, you two are killing me? Are you still? Are there any eligible bachelors in chat? Where's Norberto when I need him, huh? Where's Norberto? Where's Norberto when I need him? Huh? If Maru can watch sexy girls playing through Final Fantasy, you're done crying? You'll be crying when I'm fucking done with you. I'm telling you that. Ooh. Call his name 3 times. Norberto, 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 darling. There. How could you watch Final Fantasy X, a sexy woman streaming Final Fantasy X, when you have the sexiest wife? Sexiest wife. You got a sexy wife streaming as a damn bunny girl on the internet. And he turns around and he's like, no. No. I would rather watch a VOD. No. Humph. Because the wife isn't streaming Final Fantasy X. Please excuse me for one moment. Hang on, just two seconds. 2 seconds. Yeah, I'm just gonna. Spoilers! Spoilers, just so you know. If you haven't finished Final Fantasy X, spoilers. I'm gonna warn you now because I'm nice like that. I'm gonna warn you now. I'm nice like that. Okay? I'm a nice person. I'm a nice person like that. Bitch. You better be fucking crying. You better be crying. You better be crying. Ooh. Ooh. I could change the game in Twitch. Did you just fucking lurk? I'm gonna time this bitch out. I'm gonna time this bitch. I'm gonna time him out. I'm gonna time out. Time out. Exidious 4. Get fucked. Get fucked. Get absolutely fucked. Get fucked. Get fucked, but not by me. But not by me. Do you know why? Do you know why? No. Poor Maru, I still must shut the fuck up. Wasn't 10 the one where girl got stabbed by Sephiroth? That's number 7. Anyway, now that you've witnessed the start of divorce proceedings, let's continue. Can't even defend himself. Why? Because you got timed out. First he gets unmodded, then he gets timed out. Maru will have to sleep with the mold today. He's gonna sleep on the couch that currently has its cushion coverings off. Because they've been washed and they haven't been put back on. Fucking gonna have to sleep on the carpet. He's in big trouble. He's in big trouble. Maru sleeps in the bun basement today. I might get timed out, but justice for Maru. Did you want him to be remodded, Masket? Are you one of the ones that wanted him to be remodded? Anyway, I have no idea what I'm doing. You can switch between party members using the arrows at the top of the inventory screen. Okay, let me put this on. And let me equip this. Cool. Hashtag fuck Maru. Okay, so this is medic equipment. So I just have this. Can I right click? Add to cargo. What's cargo? Add to cargo. Sure, I have it on cargo now. What's cargo? Should I not have done that? I feel like I shouldn't have done that. Don't add to cargo. Whoops! Cargo is vroom vroom. I love it. It was just like, don't do it. Oh, should I add to cargo? Well, it's in cargo now. I have no idea. Other notable, usable. I'm guessing I can't get it back if it's in cargo. Oh, well, I just had to make sure that I'm not injured. Cargo is your inventory of stuff you don't want to keep with you. You can use it later to trade with people. Oh, okay, cool. Okay, where are we going? What are we doing? He's offered. Hello.
Is always there.
My aspirations transcend humanity.
Yeah, what do I do? Accept his aid. You can take it back out of cargo. Ow. Med. Nope. Medic, no. That's Abelard. Find cargo on the right. Inventory, character, journal, map, corpus valensis. Nope. Cargo management. There we go. Cargo. Yes. I want that. Yes, please. Thank you. Okay, how do I use it? Use? Use. Use it. Add to inventory. Use it. Use it. Use it, please.
This is beneath me.
Okay, use it. Use it. Use it. Equip it on Abelard, and you don't have to use it. Use it. Use it. Okay, he has it now. What do I do?
No further.
Right click? No. F1.
Let's patch you up.
I'll remember.
That is a noticeable improvement.
I did it.
Now you're prepared for the trials ahead.
Okay.
The lower decks are teeming with heretics instigating the rabble to revolt.
Okay.
But that is the least of our problems. The ship's enforcers are rounding up the scoundrels and suppressing the resistance.
Uh-huh.
The situation on the middle decks is much worse. Although strike teams have already been dispatched there.
Oh, yeah.
All communication with the bridge and the engineering bay was lost.
Theodora!
So, apart from scattered voxcasts, we have no information to go on.
Let's shoot first, ask questions later.
That is not the worst of it all.
Okay.
All these jolts and shaking are most alarming.
Okay, yep.
These are signs that the navigator and the master helmsman are having difficulty translating the ship out of the warp into real space.
That doesn't sound good.
That they may have already lost control.
Oh,
we
no.
must reach the navigator's sanctum and get a handle on the situation. If we can manage that, some aboard this vessel may yet survive.
How did you find me?
You sent me a Vox message. Specifically, a Voxcast on the officer's frequency, which I had the good fortune to receive. You mean to say you did no such thing?
I think the Warrant Sentinel may have sent that message. It appeared when I opened the chamber.
Warrant Sentinel? The Lord Captain barely ever ventures down to the chamber, and I was at her side only once or twice when she did. And I did not see anything of the sort.
Are we special?
The Warrant Chamber is an ancient and rather sacred mechanism that the ship's tech priests treat with the utmost reverence.
They revere technology as
I
the
assume
object of
that
their devotion.
whatever it is that you did, you must have activated certain processes
and
caused the Sentinel to awaken.
Mm-hmm.
But then, why did none of it happen when Lady Theodora did the same?
I heard one of Theodora's Vox casts. Thank you for the hydrate, Max. How you doing, baby?
Which one? The last one I received was about the Navigator's Sanctum, and that was a good while ago. In any case, let us hope that the
Piss
Lord
Bunai
lands safely in charge of the ship's defense.
Uh-huh.
In the meantime, we must do all we can to prevent the ship from veering off course.
Go Piska. I'm doing good, drawing some comms. Ooh, how are you? I'm good. I'm good. I'm about to be recently single. If you're, you know. Maru's in the doghouse. What can we expect to find in the Navigator's Sanctum?
During warp transit,
I'm playing Warhammer.
To all who are not involved in traversing the Empyrean. And for good reason.
Recently single, what happened? It's a joke, Max. I'm not actually recently single. Just Maru. We had a thing with Maru early on.
In the energies of the immaterial. Only a navigator can withstand such an ordeal.
Okay.
For the rest of us,
I'm involved in traversing the Empyrean. That's the void, right?
Loss of sanity, spontaneous mutations, and death.
Uh-oh. Well, let's not do that. Navigator Sanctum very well. Will you lead the way?
Absolutely. Let us proceed.
Maru watched a part of a streamer that looks just like Kenny IRL. Bitch, I know, right? Absolute betrayal. Absolute betrayal. And when I called him out, he still kept watching. He still kept watching. And even when I went over to the computer screen and paused it, he still kept watching. And then he moved it to his other screen. How dare? How dare? And then he was like, oh, you're not streaming Final Fantasy X. And then when I streamed Final Fantasy X, he fucking went into a lurk. He fucking lurked. Oh, get fucked, Delilah. Oh. Yes. Who dared what? And then she timed him out? He fucking did. Do you know what? He's lucky that I only timed him out. Can't help it. This is just too funny. Kelly is shorter than you. Hey!
The Lord Captain is calling her
pocket sized.
Which means the Vox networks are set up for broadcast transmission. Message exchange.
Okay.
Splendid. While the rogue trader inspires proper resolve to fight in their subjects, you and I shall prove that our is well deserved. Onward.
Onward. Oh, what now?
Run, fools.
Run, fools. Combat begins with the tactical phase, during which characters cannot attack or take other actions, but may try to take up advantageous positions. Select a character by clicking left mouse button on their portrait at the top of the screen, then click left mouse button on the cell you want the character to move to. Red cells are the areas inaccessible to the character. During the tactical phase, each character in the party may move up to their max. Okay. So, Able Boy should probably go here. And I don't want to go in the fire, but I will go. I'm a snipery girl. So I should probably go as far back as I can. Huh? Let's go! The combat abilities of characters differ depending on their archetype. Available abilities are located at the bottom right of the screen or the abilities panel. To read the, oh, whatever, I'll just press buttons and shoot. Wait. How do I shoot? Like this, right? What's this? Deadeye shot. One creature within 30 cell radius. Hit chance. Wait, what? 12 to 16 damage, 12 to 16 damage. Armor penetration. What's the difference? Deadeye shot, single shot. 50% bonus to the effective range of a weapon and a 10% hit chance. Plus 10%. So I get more of a hit chance. Right? Okay, let's try this, I guess. 95%, 95%. Deadeye can shoot further and is more accurate but costs 2 AP instead of 1. Oh, okay. Well, if I guess I'll just kaboom. Wabam. And then it also reads that the second one lets you shoot more than once. So this one lets you shoot more than once. Or this one lets you shoot more than once. Which one lets me shoot more than once? Because none of them are. Oh, wait, can I do it again? No, I can't do it again. I'm still learning. I guess I'm just gonna analyze this guy so he takes more damage. Okay, I guess I'm done.
I serve the ruinous powers.
You can only use one attack. Your new companion is a warrior able to specialize in melee combat. Blah 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 blah. Okay. Cleave. So I should go here and cleave these guys, right? Cleave! Yeah! Kill them both. Be careful. Companions can get hurt by your burst attacks or area attacks. To avoid friendly fire, keep an eye on the trajectory of the shots. Okay. Charge. The warrior moves in a straight line and launches a melee attack against any target in the warrior's path. This attack does not count towards the limit of the warrior's attacks per turn.
I'm not interested.
Target. Wait, target is too close. Let's go here then. He parried the bastard. For 1 round, the Navy officer character has just missed to increase hit chance. Equip your character with a decent weapon. Okay. Single shot just means it's a basic shot of the gun. It makes more sense with other guns that have burst attack. There, you shoot a volley or a single shot, but snipers always shoot 1 shot. Okay. Shoot your shot! For 1 round, the Navy officer and their allies in a 3-cell radius gain 2 deflection. Nah, that's fine. Maybe? Can only be used once per combat.
Indeed.
Okay, let's do that.
Chaos guides me.
Just a minor setback.
Just a minor setback. Nah! Get fucked. What are you doing? Ah! Okay. You'll be able to cleave these fuckers, so maybe I'll kill that one. Death shall reign! Ah. Okay, and then...
Death to the weak.
Ha! Get fucked. Maybe I can cleave all 3 of these. Ooh, this is going to be spicy!
I will do my duty.
Abilities you get from your background origin can usually only be used once per combat. Ooh, okay. Character level! Did I level up? You can master the level of your character and companions prevailing in battles. Yeah. How do I do this? Like this?
Beckons me.
How do I level up? Level up? Level up. Level up? Level up. Choose a skill. I'm getting the vibe from you like the one you had when Aiden made you play Limbus Company. Actually, along the same lines, I'm not going to lie. Basically, you can use 1 attack per turn and as many abilities as you have AP left, and your movement points drop to 0 as soon as you attack. Okay. So now, what's the little thumb up? Is a thumb up that I'm like proficient in it? It means recommended. Okay, so I should be logic. This skill is affected by the intelligence characteristic. It makes a character's rational arguments more convincing and allows them to notice any logical inconsistencies in other people's words. Also, it helps to operate cogitators more efficiently, may give access to new dialogue options. Represents the character's ability to use or repair complex mechanical items. A high tech use value enables a character to even be able to fathom the workings of unknown technical artifacts. Logic! Logic! 1 rank's available. What do you mean? Go up here? What? Go here? What? What do you mean? What do you mean 1 rank available? Number of available rank upgrades. Well, I'd like to rank this one. Complete! Okay! And this guy can also level up. He should... He should be tough. He should be a tough boy. He's going to be our tanky boy. Okay. Cool. What now?
There is a fervor in my soul.
Reach the navigator's sanctum. Okay, I guess I'm going this way.
Unseen, uncover my path.
Oh, wait, could I? Ooh, hang on. Ooh, could I loot? Loot that body now. Defeated enemies have no further need for their former belongings. Okay. Ooh. Gimme.
My ascension has only just begun.
Gimme. Okay, cool. I want all of them. Give me everything. Give me everything. Give me everything. How do I? Hello?
Intriguing.
How do I? What, can I not pick up anymore? I think only the ones outlined have loot. Oh, okay, yeah. Like. Any more for any more? Any more for any more? Any more? Any more? Any hidden thingies? Any hidden thingies at all? Ooh, maybe a hidden thingy over there. Okay. I guess we go.
The world will bow.
Here's a map of your ship. It consists of several parts between you. I want to go to the Navigator Sanctum. You can check the map. It will show a box where there is still loot to get. Oh, okay. You seem like you're having a bad time. Oh, my!
I hear it here on the threshold of the blinded guide. Doom comes from the heavens.
Watch your head.
Hi, how's it going?
Idira, would it be too much to ask that you phrase your soothsayings plainly for once?
Huh?
That was too close.
Okay. Oh, dear.
Sorry, old man. The voices are so loud I can't even hear myself.
Ooh, she's having a moment. That's a psycho.
How they sing.
Okay.
This is Idira Tlas, personal psyker and
She's having a moment.
Her Ladyship Theodora von Valancius. Idira?
You're crazy.
I'm not drunk, old man. I'm suffering the effects of the warp that is seeping through these walls.
Okay.
I see the ship's fate.
Uh-oh.
Die in the waves of the immaterium.
Oh, dear.
Under the burning rays of the final dawn.
Oh, dear.
And in the roaring blaze, I see a figure standing.
Me!
Who is it? I have no answer.
It's me! The entity in your consciousness shrinks and crawls in deeper. Its claws scraping against the walls of your mind as if the presence is trying to hide from the seer standing before you. A diviner, are you?
The voices from beyond the threshold whisper to me. Sometimes their murmurs are clear, they grant insight. Sometimes they drive me mad.
Oh, okay.
But I am patient.
This looks like a face.
I know how to listen and discern. But now, with this clamor around me, too many voices, too loud.
Just put your fingers in your ears and go la 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 la.
And you are von Valancius, one of Lady Theodora's heirs.
That face is warp corruption. Oh, look, it's there again.
We finally meet.
Oh, look at the face. If they have a giant ass stick with a Roman numeral on it, it's more than likely a psycho. Okay. She is a diviner. She hears voices that whisper informations to her that allow her to predict things. That face is warp corruption. Okay. Oh.
Officer's frequency. To all who can hear me, those with a weapon in their hands are to gather on the officer's deck at once. I
Okay.
repeat, gather on the officer's deck at once.
Okay.
Prepare to launch a counterattack.
Okay.
That's Edelthrad.
Edelthrad.
Emperor's Providence. The other heir lives as well.
Shit.
Quickly, we must head to...
Not so fast, old man. If we drown in the warp, Lady Theodora's heirs won't be any good to us.
Uh-huh.
If Edelthrad's like me and hasn't yet surrendered his mind or body to the mercy of the warp,
Okay.
he can still hold on a little longer without us.
Warp corruption shows up as walking ghost faces, blood dripping off the walls, and things freezing over. And a lot of purple. Ooh, purple!
Blast it. You're right. First, we need to deal with what is happening here.
How do you know who I am? She's a diviner. What are you doing here?
The whispers called me. The ones I could make out among all the screams and screeches.
Uh-huh.
Those who are rocking this boat hit us where it hurt.
Uh-huh.
They went after the
Not the balls!
Our guide through the warp. Other whispers called me to the enginarium.
Uh-huh.
But it was too late. I heard the cry of our master Cog. And the silence that followed.
Okay, so the thingy is dead.
What? You don't mean the engine seer prime is...
Dead.
Dead!
Without a doubt. And the voices wail.
The voices! The voices!
Nightmares, cackling at each soul among the hundreds that are now joining the warp. The shriek from the Navigator's sanctum was louder than the
She
rest.
seems sane.
And it's better that we saved the Navigator than some lever puller from a cooling module or a cook from the middle decks.
She seems great. Let's go see if the navigator's okay.
No,
Okay.
no. Nothing is well about him.
Hi, Ricky! How's it going?
Crawling on your skin. The eyes watching you.
Yeah, I can see those. Where were they? Those things.
What follows is calamity.
Fun.
But we're not just going to stand here and take it, are we? The state of
She slaps her cheeks, rubs her face, and looks at you.
Maybe one who's crippled or at death's door, but still kicking. And since our skin hasn't peeled off our faces just yet,
okay,
his third eye must be closed. At worst, it's a little roughed up.
Okay.
So what are we moping
I have no idea what any of this means.
Let's go protect that noble mutant while we're still alive.
Okay. Idira's joined your party. Cool. Where am I going? What am I doing? I'm going this way? What's this? Fallen piece of debris that almost proved fatal to you. Without Idira's protection, you would not have something. Let's go through here. Hurry, destroy this field. Don't keep our master waiting. So we gotta protect this guy. Go! Let's go!
Mayhem shall be our anthem.
Okay. So I'm gonna go behind. The path is blocked. Oh, this one. She's okay. Is she ranged? Oh, she can't go very far. Well, she's gonna go here then. You are gonna go behind this. And you are gonna go up here. I don't like the fact that I'm the closest one, but sure! Let's go. Idira is a psyker and operative. As an operative, she can study opponents and identify their weaknesses. Her psyker abilities allow her to deal damage to them, analyze enemies as an operative ability, which applies the exploit effect to all enemies within the operative's line of sight at the start of each operative. Sure! Idira is armed with special staff that allows the psyker to unleash psychic powers against enemies. In the future, you will encounter staves that only a psyker reverses in its own energy. Cool! Idira's gonna go here. And lightning arc. Nope. And shriek. Nope. And fuck it. Analyze this one. Forewarning this person. The 10 cell radius. Can I do this one? Or this one?
On it. Be gone.
Oh, okay, that's range, that's range, that's range. Okay, okay, okay.
Let's get to it.
Ow. Uh-oh. Ah, dodge! You can use the hologram gauge to gauge the effectiveness of your intended actions in combat. Okay. So, I can't shoot right now. Why can't I shoot? Is it because this person's too close?
Reject the very idea.
Okay. Is it because I'm guessing I'm going to get an attack of opportunity going here. And then I'm going to shoot this one. Ow. Ah, dodge! Get fucked! Ha! Get wrecked. Get wrecked. Get analyzed, bitch! Okay, buddy. We're going to go over here. And then we're going to charge this guy. Whee! Nice.
At your beck and call.
Cool. Then we're gonna brace for impact, and then we're just gonna hold the fort. Ha! Get fucked! Go to cover. Analyze. And then... Oh, just so you know, there is an... oh, it's outbreak in progress. Sorry!
But of course.
Scream! Nice.
Turn of fate.
And then I'm going to protect this guy.
Was that you? Or...
Okay. Now we're good. Misfortune. Creature suffers a -20% penalty to dodge. Oh, that's fine. Can I shoot this guy? No. Maybe if I go here, then I can shoot him. Yeah! I didn't mean to do that. I missed. I did Deadeye shot accidentally. Okay, so you should be analyzed. Yeah. Nice. Okay, now you're going to go here. And then you're going to charge this guy.
No one else can do this.
What do you mean target's too close? Okay, well if you go here then.
It will.
There you go. Yay! Haha! Get stabbed. Get stabbed again. Oh, you're... Oh, that's not fair. Oh god, shriek him! Shriek him to death! Hell yeah! I screamed at him until his head exploded. The creature in the chair appears as if it has become one with its throne. You see pink parchment-like skin stretched between the seat and the limbs. That have too many joints for a normal human being. The navigator is breathing heavily, the air whistling as it exits through the two dark gill-like slits on its cheeks. The creature's eyes are shut to the two ordinary eyes, as well as the third one that sits in the center of its forehead.
I believe Master Vespider still lives.
Master Vespidus!
Well, the servants are dead, but the chamber, thank the Emperor, is still sealed from the warp. Well, we have a chance of leaving this place alive.
Give him a pointed look. What's wrong with him? Hey, are you alive?
Your time is short.
Navigator stirs, barely able to lift his head and half open his normal eyes. A dark drop rolls from under the closed lid of the third eye and down his face, leaving behind a black trail. The voice is coming from the Vox Grill, a piece of technology used to communicate over short distances or to record sound. At the base of the bizarre chair, it is unclear how the navigator is able to produce human speech. Are you all right?
Fall to your knees, mortals, and behold the final dawn.
Suddenly, the navigator's body starts thrashing in place. It lurches forward, then falls back onto the seat, then thrusts forward again as its bones crack and its skin tears open. However, the fusion between the body and the chair appears to be stronger than these wild impetuses. The mutant remains seated, but leans as far forward as he can, his layered raiment slowly turning crimson. The gill slits burst open, forming two hideous screaming mouth-like pits.
It came from beyond. His body is not his.
Well, that seems fun. Idris screams as echoed by the silent cries in your head. The unseen creature triumphs at the sight of the navigator succumbing to the paroxysms of the corruption. Oh god.
Unseal your hearts, and I will flood your souls with myriads of words and meanings, each one a portent of salvation within me.
The whole throne is bleeding now. The navigator continues to convulse violently and is shrieking and cackling, but then his fit stops abruptly. His face is drenched in black and crimson. The dark ooze from under his third eyelid has turned from a trickle into a stream, mixed with the blood coming out of his nose, and there is purplish swelling around the eye.
Run. Flee from this place while I still have the strength. I can contain the intrusion, but not for long. We must begin the translation. Leave the warp. But it can't be done without the Master Helmsman's help.
I want to help you. Tell me how.
Run. The sanctum will be sealed. I will hold it off.
He seems nice. I don't want him to die.
Signal from the Master Helmsman. Then I will commence the translation. So.
Hello, I'm a bunny. Who torments you?
The Edge.
The Edge.
Before the ascent of a new champion. When the rite is complete, the shell will burst, and thousands of Moors will accept the sacrifice offered to the Edge of Daybreak,
Oh.
bringer of twilight, the one marked by the will of the gods.
He He seems a bit scary, I'm not gonna lie. Each word rings through your head like the tolling of a bell, as if countless voices have joined in, screaming into your ears. For a moment, you lose your bearings. This unholy chorus must be trying to confound you with sounds not meant for this world. That's a tasty-looking carrot. It's my carrot. What's that supposed to mean?
A rite. A sacrifice offered.
He's just a little possessed by chaos demons. Just a little possessed.
My heart tells me that Kunrad was not deterred by his defeat in the warrant chamber.
Oh dear.
What? Kunrad betrayed Lady Theodora? Oh, but how is that? How? He was as loyal as a dog.
Apparently not.
And I didn't hear a thing, I swear.
Whoa. He seems a bit scary.
Footfalls of the bringer of twilight are veiled by the will of his masters.
Yeesh.
Tear out your eyes. She who is to become the champion's servant, for you need them no longer.
Me? The navigator is still alive, but barely so. What do we do now?
The ship can only begin the translation with the assistance of the master helmsman.
Okay.
If he is still alive. It is
Well, we hope so.
We must get to the bridge, but we will need support. Our only option is to fight our way to the officer's deck and join forces with Edelthrad and his people.
It's just a little possession. A tree. No tree.
Lady Theodora there. She must have heard the call to arms that the servo skull relayed to us earlier.
Oh my gosh, okay.
Vespidus, good luck. And thank you.
The navigator does not give her a response. Black tears mixed with blood are streaming from under the closed eyelids, and the vox at the base of the chair is bellowing out static interspersed with distant echoes of otherworldly laughter. Oh no! The navigator appears dead. Only the slight movement of his chest and the twitching of his eyelids let you know that he is still clinging to life. Jeez! Oh, hello, people. Give me your stuff. No, not Abelard. I want to take it.
Fate beckons me.
Okay. Had a little bit of a... Okay, give me everything. Give me everything. In combat, character may need to use different kinds of weapons, which can be prepared in advance. Open your inventory and prepare different weapon sets. Ooh. Okay, so... Last pistol, sword, scrappy auto gun, sanctioned psyker, axe. So she should have... I guess that's exactly the same. Okay, what is this? A sword! That does less damage. I guess I'm gonna give you that as well. Oh, you're dual wielding. Cool. Wait, an axe? It's a one-handed weapon. So can I do this? Ooh, he looks badass. All inventories are shed. Oh, okay. And then we can do 2 swords. Dual swords, baby. Unless we do this when he's ranged. What's this? 2-handed ranged weapon, light, solid projectile. Let's give him ranged as well. So he can do ranged if he wants to. With me, I am absolutely a ranged girly. Can I, hello? Thank you. That seems a little bit... Okay, that seems a bit more up close and personal, but I prefer my sniper. Remember, you can only do 1 attack per turn, so you can only use the left or right weapon unless you have a perk that allows you to attack with other weapons too. Oh, but he looks cool! Oh, she's got... Hell! Didn't know she was pointing at herself. When all else fails, you know? When the voices get too much. Oh my god. Okay. I guess that's it. Okay, we go. We grab these stuff. Mine. Yoink, as I would say. Is there anything here? Nope. Anything? Whoa, I can't see shit. Ooh, do you have something? No? Fucking I numed! What's this? The Navigator's Sanctum is the private haven of the ship's guides through the warp and the death trap for anyone left inside after translation to the Immaterium. Okay. I would kill myself too if I was born into the 40k universe.
Let's seize the opportunity.
Fucking zoomies! Fucking I bean it over here. Okay, there's nothing else I can grab. So I guess I just keep going. Keep going? I keep going. Keep going. Go through the door. The door does not budge. Oh, wait. Are they telling me where I need to go? Where am I going? Map. Okay. Am I supposed to go back down?
Embrace true power.
I guess officer's deck. Guess you knows by now, but in 40k everything and everyone is fucked and there are no good guys. I'm kind of, I guess. Okay, I guess officer's deck? Yeah, officer's deck. Okay. It seems like a fun place. Tagline of Warhammer is, in the grim dark future of the 41st millennium, there is only war. Fun! Fun, 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 fun! Jesus. Well, he's dead, Jim.
Your ship's as good as ours. It's all over for you.
Even if there is a good guy, it might have been... If there even is a good guy, it might have been Orlanius Pius or its far side. Who's this?
Somebody shoot these.
Bah!
I shall betray not your tenets, nor stray one step from them. Take not your gaze from me.
He's kind of badass.
Without your grace.
I told you he would protect us.
My God, my light, my emperor.
He seems a bit intense. She seems a little bit intensey. The white-haired warrior turns to face you, her dark eyes blazing, the weapon quivers in her hands, and for a brief moment it seems she is not going to stop and will instead continue eliminating every target she sees, starting with you. Let's not.
Sister Argenta, it's
none with a gun.
Relief to see you. We require all the forces we can muster.
Uh-huh.
Your face, it is unfamiliar. Who are you?
Kelly von Valancius, the Lord Captain's heir.
The hour is dark and daunting. Ship abounds with corruption.
Not enemies. A malign metaphysical force composed of psychic
heresy.
energy.
The eyes of comrades ignite with the arch-enemy's hunger.
Whoa.
I will do what I must to halt the advance of the
Battle sisters, sisters of
but
battle.
in these dire
Okay.
moments, little can be trusted. So I must know.
Oh, look at her portrait! Yeah, she's sexy! Holy damn, she's sexy!
I beg of you, now is not the time for interrogations. The ship is under attack by heretics. We've been betrayed by our esteemed Master of Whispers.
Fuck the Master of Whispers. He kicked me.
Is expecting a report on our success. We are here to deal with the situation. So I suggest we all do just that.
I am no traitor, sister. You can be sure of that.
If you speak truthfully, the Emperor will not forsake you.
Uh-huh.
If you are lying, you will not escape his retribution.
Okay.
I cannot wait to rain righteous fire down upon each and every heretic.
You remind me of the Night Song from BG3. Anyone else get Night Song vibes? What is a warrior of the Adeptus Sororitas doing aboard a rogue trader's ship? Your orders serve the Ecclesiarchy, do they not?
Sister Argenta is a guest of the Lord Captain.
Mm-hmm.
And that story deserves its own time and conversation. Under more appropriate circumstances.
Okay.
Enough idle chatter. I am where I must be, and that will suffice.
We must get to the main hall of the deck.
Through this door. I shall join you.
Sort of silk song.
God Emperor to destroy this heresy.
Okay.
We will follow. For now, we will hold off any heretics who might try to crawl in through the cracks to join the main assault.
Uh-huh.
And we'll take a look at the generators while we're at it.
Uh-huh.
Those villains made a mess of the cable.
Damn villains.
Oh, I wish we had a Tectomat with us. But we'll see what we can do without one.
Okay.
Good to hear it. Sister?
Sister?
Ready. May Terror's light illuminate our path through fire and darkness.
Whoever Terror is, I hope they're on our side. Okay. Can I save? Save! Save. 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 Okay! Save? Question mark? Yes, not all sisters have white hair, but a lot do. Ooh, okay. I think I'm gonna leave it there. My brain is a little bit fried. My brain is a little bit fried. It's a little bit, it's a small smidgen fried. I had a bit of a long day at work today, and playing this game has made my brain do a little bit of a little bit of a but I do like it. It's an interesting game for sure. It's BG3 in space on steroids. That's how I would describe it. Like, legit, it is BG3 in space on steroids. It seems like something that is an insult to BG3. Why? That's a compliment. That's a compliment to, like, this whole game vibe. Like, I feel like this is a good game and BG3 is a good game. You know what I mean? Like, they are very clearly different games. They are very clearly different, different vibes. But it's like saying that, like, Apex Legends is first-person group Fortnite. Does that make sense? The game mechanics might be the same. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I'm not saying the story is the same or anything like that, but I'm saying, like, yeah, it's kind of the same game type. Does that make sense? Like, that's the vibe I'm getting. I hope that makes sense. It's made by Owlcat Games. They make the D&D Pathfinder games. Their games are more complex than Baldur's Gate. Thank you for the hydrate. I don't want to do the posture check. I'm sitting cross-legged. I don't wanna. I'm sitting just fine. Don't make me sit like a neurodivergent. I don't wanna. I know I won't skip it. We do all of the redeems on this channel. Ugh, there we go. Fine. Don't read into too much how people associate games. It's how people try to rationalize their opinions to something they're familiar with. Exactly. Yeah. Like, when I first played BG3, too bad you're doing it anyway. I'm tired of this, Grandpa. Like, when I first played BG3, I was kind of like, oh, it's thank you for the headpads. It's kind of like, when I first played it, I couldn't relate it to anything I'd played before because I hadn't played any games that were like, click to move games. Does that make sense? So the only game I could kind of relate it to was League of Legends. Because that was the only other game I had played where you click to move. All of the other games I had played were like WASD. So I was like, I don't know how to like say what kind of game it is apart from like it's D&D but digital. So like I think as humans, we do kind of like try and find patterns in things, right? So we do try and find like similarities in things, patterns in things that we do. Like, that's just like who we are. That's just like what we do in our natural day-to-day lives. CPRG or classic role-playing game is the name of the genre. Oh, so Baldur's Gate is a CRPG. Am I right in saying that? I never realized that it was called a CRPG. I was wondering what CRPG was. It's a critical role-playing game. Critical Role! Classic role-playing game. So it is like what role-playing games were like. Because I've recently got into a game called that was before Baldur's Gate 3, which was called Solasta. Solasta Crown of the something. Let me just double check what it's called. Solasta Crown of the Magister. This was released. When was this released? Oh, okay. Actually, it wasn't released too long ago. It was 2021. And it was released by Tactical Adventures. And so I ended up getting... I mean, hadn't you played Divinity? Oh, yeah, I had played a bit of Divinity. I had played a bit of Divinity ages ago. But the one you saw the trailer for when we were watching the announcement list. Yeah, because Solasta Crown of the Magister 2 has been announced. And I was like, oh, that looks really cool. I think Solasta 2... Let me have a look. Solasta 2. Has Solasta 2 actually been released? No, Solasta 2 hasn't been released. But Solasta 1, I'm currently just doing like a chill playthrough of. A very, very chill playthrough of. I'm just like, whenever I feel up for doing something like a little bit story-based, when I'm having like time to myself kind of thing, I'll play through Solasta. And it is very D&D coded. Very, very D&D coded. Really, really interesting, really fun, and it's great if you want something that's BG3-like, but not BG3. Do you enjoy it? Yeah, I find it really cool. I find it really cool. There's been a lot of like different mechanics introduced that I really like. P.S. This game is hella long. It took me 40 hours to get through Act 1. It has 4 acts. Whoa! Whoa, thank you for the head pats, Max. Thank you. I like the head pats. I appreciate that. Thank you. I should change my game to just chatting. Game just chatting. I should also do this. Because we're gonna go sleepy time. We're gonna go sleepy time now. Go sleepy. It's sleepy time. Sleepy time, chat. And after the prologue, things are not voiced, so it's a lot of reading. I might not like it. But it's a very good game. Yeah, I really struggle with non-voiced stories. It's why I really struggle with Final Fantasy XIV Alliance raids and things like that. I really struggle with following non-voiced stories because of my ADHD. The information doesn't go in when I read. It was a struggle I really had when I was a kid. Books I can read, but I have to take time away from stuff. I have to have no other like external what's the word? External stimulation. And I have to just literally sit there and read the book, because then it kind of goes in, and it's because my brain is able to like kind of play a movie in my head and like imagine what's going on. When it comes to actually like taking on information and remembering what's happened, I cannot remember if I've only read it. I either have to like have it voiced and told to me, but it's really like, it's really difficult for me to take in like non-voiced stories. Headpads all around? Ah, thank you. Kelly, you made Max scream your name yesterday. That's the least Max can do. Kelly! Kelly! She stole my underwear, of course I had to scream. I wish to give some context to this. I wish to give some context. Max and I were playing BG3. Max's character got bugged and couldn't move, and so I pickpocketed her underwear off of her, and then I threw it away. And then that's why she was screaming my name, was because I stole her underwear and I threw it away from her. Yeah, if you want to continue, I'd advise you play it off screen, so off stream, so you can take your time. Yeah. We also killed Shadowheart, but it was post save. So we realized Max's character couldn't move. We saved, and then I went and killed Shadowheart in front of Max. Oh yeah, and then I hid her underwear in Shadowheart's body. I was just dicking about. It was hilarious. And then I realized if we get Scratch, I can make Scratch play fetch with Max's underwear. Death all around. That really was. It was really funny. I love doing that. That was so much fun. I love causing chaos like post save. Because it's just like, how can I cause the most problems? It's essentially like a dark urge without the consequences. And then I hit out to wear Shadowheart's corpse as a quote now. Great. I've updated the quotes in the Discord. So you guys can see the absolute heck that's caused problems. Let's have a look here. Huh. I think this person might be a bot who's just joined. Because Ragnarok isn't on the light data center. And also, she said she's on the light data center, but she's in North America. I'm going to keep my eye on that person. It seems very interesting. It just seems very interesting. We reached 1K quotes on the server now? Yeah, Jesus. You've gone crazy with the quotes. And fish! How many fish have you got now? Let me have a look. 1,226 fish. You absolute mad lads. Going ham on those fish. Holy shit. Holy shit. Thank you for the head patch, Becky. Let's have a look here. We need some ice for the fish now. No ice for the fish. They live. We need ice when they die because then we need to keep them on ice. Anyway, I'm feeling a little bit low energy now. So shall we raid someone? Shall we do a heckin' raid? I need to follow this person, whoever, like, I need to find out. Wait. I need to find out, because I need to figure out when they're live. There we go. Because I need to raid them because they're adorable. No ads. Snooze it. Okay, who are we gonna raid? Let's have a look. Who are we doing a heckin' raid Shadow Legends to? Fuck it. Fuck it. Let's do it. Let's do it. We ain't raided him in a long time. We ain't raided him in a long time. Before we go into the raid, I want to say a massive, massive thank you to Franzi for all of the bits, and Franzi for the resubscription, and also Vardis for the resubscription as well. And we're going to raid into Noah. We're going to raid into Noah. We haven't raided into Noah for a long time. And he's doing his subathon. He's playing some Kirby. We're going to do the normal raid message. The normal raid message of the Benoit sent her crumpets. The Benoit sent her heckin' crumpets. But for now, I want to say a massive, massive thank you to all of you, apart from you, Amaru, for coming and joining the stream today and for paying attention to the stream. I've loved you being so active in chat and not watching other streamers whilst you're watching me. I really appreciate that. This man lives on subathons, yeah. Thank you for the hydrate. Thank you for the hydrate. And also thank you if you've had me on in the background. I've loved keeping you company whilst ever you've been doing whatever you've been doing, unless you've been watching other female streamers. But all of this is in jest. I do love Maru, really. But for now, love and appreciate. I'll see you guys on Thursday for the continuation of Date Everything. But for now, have an amazing rest of your day. Have an amazing Wednesday. I will see you guys on Thursday. And as always, love and appreciate yourselves, because I love and appreciate every single one of you in this community. Have an amazing rest of your day. Big bunny kisses to you all. We'll raid into Noah. Don't forget the raid message. I love you. Bye.
Washing down